Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's, I won't say tonight's session of the tower. It's not tonight's session of the tower. Tonight we're doing the tower tabletop talk. This is meant to be designed to let us kind of have a bit of breathing space and chat about what we think about the game so far, what our thoughts are, what our theories are, and all kinds of stuff like that essentially. Very happy to have everybody here with us tonight. So we can really get stuck in. The plan is to go for a couple of hours and just see where everybody is at, see what everybody's thinking, and see what everybody has thought of so far. We got some really interesting stuff last session, so I'm excited to see exactly what everybody's thinking and kind of where we're at. So for tonight's session, everybody say hello. Actually, let's get you in. Everybody say hi. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Good evening.
Hello.
He didn't say hi.
Or any other time to do. I just thought that.
Mort said hello.
That's okay. I'll let my wife at this one.
I'm the deviant of the group, obviously.
Not like other girls. Worse.
Can't you tell by my character?
Yeah.
So the way that I want to do this tonight, and I've kind of spoken to you about this already, but for the sake of our lovely audience, the plan is I've got a couple of things written down to help you kind of keep you guys on track, but largely I'm going to let you decide upon this discussion how you want to go about it, what you want to talk about. But I do have a really fun way of presenting things for you guys, and I've also got a bit of an icebreaker to get us started. So does everybody feel ready? Are we ready to get stuck in? We've got our notepads open and our thoughts ready to go.
No, actually,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
why not?
Big thinking.
Absolutely.
That was very convincing. I appreciate it. So let me move you to here.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
I
I've
knew
never,
this was
I've
coming.
never seen this before. This is so new to me.
Stop.
Someone might have
Oh,
accidentally
the
joined the
rest of
table
us.
and they weren't supposed to do it.
That's what he thought.
That is indeed.
Looks like the Minecraft dirt texture.
I think it's the coaster.
For this, I've essentially organized all of your characters into one corner. We've got all of the different colors for each of the floors of the tower up in one corner. These sticky notes here can be shimmied and moved around, and also they are multi-sided tokens, so you can have them different colors. And on the bottom side, we've got all of the NPCs that you have encountered so far, including the NPCs that were in your Ploying 5 introductory sessions. Can you guys not start already? Oh my gosh, like you're desperate to get stuck in.
No.
I just want to put myself
I
in
didn't say
the
anything.
Which one's
so
Mickey?
before we get started, my first question for our players here is, what is the most interesting thing you've learned about every other character so far? And I mean every other player character so far.
Oh.
So feel free to have a discussion in your own, it's not like what was your favorite, it's like as a group, what do you think is the most interesting thing you've learned about your fellow characters alongside you so far?
See,
we did
honestly,
party
everything about Marble, because we know their entire backstory.
Yeah, it's true. We know everything about Marvel.
I mean, serious answer, probably the transformation thing with Marble, I guess. Like, that's fucked up. What's with that?
Marvel's parasite? Because it's a
Yeah.
parasite.
What is that a parasite? Is that the consensus?
Is that
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Dom was told that it was a parasite.
Ah.
You weren't told anything, you just thought it was.
I think it's really interesting that they arrived in Spectacle one day before.
Was it not like the day off? Am I making that up?
It was the day before.
Oh, okay.
It was like
What
within
else happened
24
on that day,
hours.
What were you up to?
What else did happen? I showed up that day, so what else did happen on that day?
Like, hello, goodbye.
I met... Who did I meet? Met the guy.
So
It's not Victor. What's his name?
why don't you guys write down what you think is most interesting thing you found about Marble
Yeah,
onto the board?
we'll do that first.
That's a good way
Yeah, I
of
mean,
getting
it's
about
gotta be
things,
the
isn't it?
transformation. It's gotta be that, right? Like,
I would say
The
so, yeah.
transformation, yeah. I think that's guaranteed.
yeah.
dare I say, it's a tad strange, isn't it?
These sticky notes are also like resizable. So
Yeah, there's no pet. I'm obsessed.
I wrote parasite guy, and I was like, oh wait, no, that doesn't match the pronoun, so parasite person it is.
Yeah.
Parasite person.
Parasite girl.
Okay.
let's see, is there a more fun font we could put that into?
I forgot there's different fonts.
There's a lot of the fact that Marble was a union person who
Is that a job?
slipped up into some sort of nefarious thing.
That's really hard to read.
Yeah, okay. Let's change it to the same one there.
That one I've got is medieval sharp.
What?
Chart? What?
What?
Medieval sharp.
Oh.
It's the font.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll
what were we
format
saying
all
the
these
other
for
time?
you if you guys just put them in. I try to make them all a bit more consistent across the board, but I'll do all the formatting. If you just write what you want to write in.
White.
There was also. Hang on. Are we adding 1 year? Is that the idea? Or
Yeah, you can add what you want to
Let's
this.
do whatever we
yeah.
want, guys. Let's do whatever we want.
Also, you can zoom in on these boards as well. Like, I wanna, because there's not a whole lot of space. The plan is to like use as little space as we can, so we can always like redo and rejig things around and
Oh,
stuff.
we've already fucked it up.
It's fine. Like,
Marvel's
I'll
already
keep,
taken over the real estate.
it's fine. I'll keep track of it.
I mean, we kind of can resize this.
as I'm writing this, can I just have that fact check as well? Because that's, I think, something we learned not
Well,
That is
some
not
of
something-
them-
Oh,
That's not something we learned about Marvel. That's not true.
No, that was someone else.
That was someone else. Yeah.
That was the matriarch of the den.
Marvel recognized that
Oh.
the matriarch of the den had returned to
Oh, they were
their
blue,
den,
Correct.
but not.
sorry,
Marvel
I
had
got
not.
stuff mixed up. But yeah.
So for the sake of making sure we get space in here, I'm gonna move Marble here.
Get out of there.
Get out of here.
Alright,
Is there
so
anything else
that's,
to add in there?
that's some really good stuff, I suppose, so far, right? A parasite person, quote unquote, transformation, and joint spectacle 1 day before. I guess it means before leaving for the tower. Excuse me, I've got hiccups.
They have a nefarious job. Or like, they had a nice job and then it wasn't nice or something.
What did a triangle mean again?
I've completely forgotten. Experience, was it?
Yeah.
Connection?
So-
maybe?
You have got the chart is still on the Roll20 under your handouts if you want to have a nosy a bit. But it's up to you to open your
Experience
notes and have a
equity.
look.
I have my note.
I gotta go find my notes then. I've never organized anything in my life.
Adventure and opportunity is what we learned on the floor yesterday. Or
Yeah,
yesterday,
okay. So
last
yeah, it was like
session.
experiences was the one. Yeah, was the word I had for it.
I mean, the little JPEG thing says equity. I don't actually know what that word means.
How did you see that?
It's in the chat.
Because I have it saved, Ben.
I think you went on the board.
So for the sake of like keeping you on track, right? So there you go. That's that for Marble. What is the most interesting thing we learned about? Who wants to go next?
I mean, Woke is already on the board, so.
Sure, okay. I'll plug him up here.
This should be short.
What's the interesting thing we've learned about Mocha?
I mean,
He takes his apron off when he fights.
I guess I'll read it out. The big thing is obviously his creator's dad is somewhere in the tower.
Is that science?
That's correct, right? It wasn't your creator, it's your creator's dad.
That is correct, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And you're also really old, right? You're like a very early Mac, right?
One of the first.
Yeah.
Oh.
For me, it's like a mecha is a big thing to build to work in a bakery.
Yeah.
You clearly weren't just made for a bakery, because who puts that much effort making something so advanced, especially so early on in the technology, to bake crumpets?
Yeah, especially if you're gonna put it in a town where no one has
Saying
money.
My crumpets aren't good. I mean,
That's what
think
I
we
was
were-
thinking. Like, the fact
You're not
he's in a
getting money
spectacle
anyway.
is weird.
It was because the kid was like a prodigy, right? Like the kid was pretty young when he made it, or did I make that up?
Not entirely. I mean,
Right, okay.
a teen, late teens, I want to say. 16, I think.
That's pretty
Yeah,
young.
okay.
What teen
Pretty
makes a
young,
bakery
yeah.
bot though?
Yeah.
I think it was the help of
You
the
can make-
parents, though, right? Like, because
You can make
Why did-
anything.
He could have worked the bakery if he wanted to help so bad.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
instead of
there's
bake.
2 people to help. Yeah, it is
Kids
weird.
these
you're right.
days, they be building robots just to not work, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, right
all
now,
kids
so,
know
yeah.
how to do is eat hot chip and build robot.
Eat hot croissant.
And lie.
I don't think we know a whole lot else other than what
No,
we said. is there?
Yeah, I think
It
we
seems
kinda
like he's
got it all,
having a-
right?
a very simple life as far as we know.
Yeah.
Unless there's some
I'll be
secrets.
surprised if that's like
Yeah.
the main villain. I'll be
Oh,
shocked.
I've something up. When you came into the tower, your oven was broke.
Oh.
That is also
Deliver.
correct.
I had to fix it for you. So what happened to your oven?
Well, it got
Oven
broke.
was-
Broke.
It done got broke.
Oh,
Just like me.
okay.
We all have a bad day.
Yeah, but like your oven's a key part of you. You can't do your job if you're not working.
Ovenless
Yeah, it's like your
question
whole
mark.
thing.
Well, some people, they just kind of try and push on. Other people drink local Mickey.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
I have a question. How does the hat stay on? How's that hat staying on? That's
How does
red.
that hat
That's
stay
gonna
on?
light off.
The rim is magnetic.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually, that's fun,
Aw.
actually.
Really thought about that.
Right. Okay, that seems like
I
a,
thought
like
of
a
that
good.
just now.
That's a good start of Mocha. So who was the who do you want to do next?
Well, we fucked up party order, so Don.
Yeah, go Don. Don's always last.
Sure.
Don's last.
Usually.
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
have
what you're saying,
some
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of order now.
What's the one?
She's a terrorist. I'm not joking. I don't know.
We
why
will
you're
say
laughing.
freedom fighter.
I'm not joking.
I suppose that is something that we should have added for Marble as well, but they straight up just
Terrorist?
said like, "Oh, I want to kill all of humanity."
I will agree with
Yeah.
Dawn.
Not
That's all
to
I'm
say they
saying.
want to kill
They
all
weren't
humanity.
Yeah, he's not
Against
trying to do it.
Marble
Put
agreed
that
for the
down
reasons to kill humanity, but believed in destroying human society, not humanity.
Marvel has bigger
so
things going on trying to help.
basically, extra steps. You just want them to suffer along the way.
Society is different.
Okay, Joker.
Yet we live.
Yeah,
in
exactly. Joker, you know him.
Oh yeah, real. Yeah,
That's
so
actually
she's some
horrible.
kind of she's looking for a weapon of mass destruction or something, right?
Yeah, I think-
Science.
Yeah, like furry rights activist, extreme furry rights
Yeah.
activist.
After some
Someone
kind of
write that
weapon
onto
or
the
tool.
thing then.
Yeah,
I'll
sure,
do
I'll write it
Yeah,
down.
I did.
Oh,
I'm right.
wait, no, the writer
Oh, no,
can do it.
I wrote the society thing.
Her
Oh.
like, Dawn herself is some kind of bioweapon,
She has liquids, which I feel
What
like
kind of
liquid is not
liquids?
normal.
Well,
Liquid is not
for
a
that,
normal
but also mechanically speaking, because she deals poison damage.
Oh.
Yeah, she does have liquids.
Oh.
Okay, observant.
Doesn't she do like every damage?
She does. She does a lot more than just poison.
Yeah, kind of, but that also that only tells us that like.
I don't think we've seen her
she's-
do anything.
she's- She's adaptable in the sense that she can adapt to kill anything she wants.
I've done poison and lightning so far.
Maybe did do lightning. So yeah.
I mean, I think it's interesting that like, isn't the whole thing with mecha that they're powered by like fairy dust or whatever?
Yeah.
But if she's
Yeah,
a
correct.
fairy weapon,
It's not
why they do that though?
furry dust you can get by just hurting a furry, like cutting off their finger and they can regrow that. It's like the
Oh.
core of a furry.
It can
Yeah,
be
it's like
infinite. They're just hoarding it.
no, it's that you can't make a mecha without a heartbeat, which you actually have to kill the furry to do.
Also, there is a dead fairy there then.
Yeah, there is a dead furry. It's
There's
like
also dead fairy
worse
in
than
them.
furry dust.
I don't know who that fairy was.
Yeah, was it like a willing thing or is it like like a martyr
I don't know.
situation.
Would you let yourself be killed to be turned into a robot?
There's a bunch of heartbeats lying around because of the Dust Wars, which is what the Dust Wars
Oh,
was
so it could be a
over.
martyr situation.
So it could be a martyr, but Dust War was a very long time ago. But yeah, when every mecha comes up, right, it's always like who was killed to make them. And a lot of the time it's just they've been lying around for a long time.
That's fucked up.
Mental
It's
thing
pretty
is
fun.
fairies are so good, and a fairy was sacrificed to make her, and she does not
Oh my
like
god. Like,
Yeah.
imagine dying and like someone just makes you make crumpets.
Yeah, exactly.
That's messed up.
Marble presented that idea to Mocha, right? When Mocha was like, well, I think humans are extinct made mecha, and Marble asked, do you think your life was worth more than the furry that came before you to make you?
This is a Mocha thing.
Which is a good
Wait,
point, and
How many crumpets did that fairy make?
Yeah, true.
You'll get a fairy heart.
Well, they can be bought. They're like 1,000 gold.
But in Spectacle, because the kid was born in Spectacle.
There's
the
delivery
parents-
services, you know?
Mum, Dad, for Christmas, can I have a fairy heart, please?
Yeah, but it's because, correct me if I'm wrong, Connor, most people know that heartbeats are actually dead fairies.
Yes, but people, like, the general consensus in the world is that people don't know that's how you make mecha.
Yeah, I
they
knew
know
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really know how you make them. It's not like common knowledge. It's common knowledge if you work in the field or if you have an active interest in that kind of thing. Or if typically like a lot of fairies tend to know because it's like a huge part of their culture, I suppose. Is that like they've been taken to make mecha, but it's not commonly known. Like it takes the time. You have to know a little bit about the world to know that, or at least have an interest.
It wouldn't be common to kill a living fairy to make a mecha, right?
No, certainly not.
It happens, but like, yeah.
It's not like that's not common practice.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Like if you ask one of the people who run the bigger companies, they would completely make sure that like, oh no, we source our heartbeats ethically. They're like from the Dust War, so that was actually an old genocide. These are old genocide mecha.
So it's okay, you know. Statute of limitations is out.
yeah. There's always a
Is
bit
there
of
something to add
a...
about Dawn? Since
Yeah, what else do we know about Dawn?
I feel like we don't know much else other than the fact she's
What's
she's a
her
terrorist and
liquid?
she's a jerk and she's liquid in her, yeah.
We know that she's one of the few mecha to be actually built by fairy and to have been like. Is she the only mecha that has been to a fairy den? Is that correct?
I think that's appeared. I think.
How are you gonna know that?
Yeah, that is something that we know that is extremely curious.
She was made in a den.
What were the 4 pillars? I'm trying to find the notes on it.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't wrote that
wait.
on my notepad.
I just remembered something about Dawn, but I don't know if everyone knows. It's in my special session.
Why do you know extra
What, you
stuff?
I
special
was snooping
cinema?
around.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She's a journalist.
Okay,
What do you know about Marvel, huh?
Everything.
I'm scared.
You hadn't arrived, I don't think.
Yeah,
You had. Like,
Do you want
you
to DM me that secret information that you have, Ben, and we'll see.
I
if
can't remember
it's-
if we discussed it.
If you know what it is, send me a DM just now and I'll tell you. Like,
The pillars were remember, ravage, rehabilitate, and recover.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll write those down.
I don't think you have spoke about it in quite so certain terms, Benji, but I do think that
Should I just say
Dawn
it?
has made mention. You bring it up, right? Bring it up, but I guess like if they don't know, we drop it, right? But if they
Okay.
do know, then
Dawn was seeing someone in Spectacle that was supposed to help her get into the tower.
Oh, okay, nepotism.
Yeah, we know she knew someone from the tower, a tower guard previously, Scarlet, that had spoken to Dawn about the tower, like some information lists which are not
Well,
to do.
that's one.
Yeah. We also know that she was.
I don't know.
If you
Yes, I
Google
guess so. It says Scarlet.
That is Scarlet, yeah.
I like her style.
Oh,
Scarlet's
got
awesome.
big
looking.
heads.
Have we got like a way to easily connect pins? Connor?
what I'm gonna say is there's a draw tool on
Yeah, we're just gonna draw them.
Roll20.
Okay.
I think you should draw.
Yeah.
But if you want to add that to the board, that last thing you know about Dawn.
Could you transform that to go behind the?
To go behind the
Why don't
pin.
you Why don't you
Yeah.
put it like
Or
above
maybe just
Dawn's picture so it's not?
There you go. Well, we might want to write something about her later.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just connect it to the
Big head.
card.
Traditional fairy garb.
Is that it for Dawn? Are we donned out?
No one wrote out the thing that you guys just discussed, so someone write that
Oh,
up,
real.
and then we'll move to the
I'll
next
write
one.
that.
Nepo baby.
Nepo.
For what it's
baby,
worth, if you guys are making these, it's white is the first colour, black is the second colour, medieval sharp, size 16. That made my life a little bit easier.
Can you type that in the chat?
I've got it. I don't do.
Okay.
Nepo
Yeah,
baby.
you can change the
Great.
colours actually once it's been up, but I'll change colours for you. There you go.
So just pop one under Dawn of, or under Scarlet of.
Black, medieval sharp, 16. There you go.
16. Yeah. Okay.
Let me put this down for you as well.
Is you haven't bold or is it no?
It's not in bold now. All right,
Interesting.
that seems like a good start for Dawn. So who do you want to do next? We have Meryl
Meryl.
or Vinial. Okay, Meryl it is.
Merle.
All right.
I
What's
have
the most
a que- I
interesting
have a
thing that you know
question.
about Meryl?
I have a question.
Yes.
Ben, why is she Irish?
It's a good voice. I like it.
I don't know.
We're the Irish. Oh my
Just
god.
Why is
picked,
she
I
Irish?
just wanted to pick something.
Okay.
It's like every game I name, someone tries to do an Irish accent, and you're the best so far, Ben. You're
Wow, that's
What?
Yeah,
Mine
well,
was
I've heard.
good.
Thank you.
I
Doing an
remember you,
apart with
so-
two Irish people though was brave.
I didn't know you two were Irish until I heard you.
We're all friends here.
I'm on a stool. I'll give you that.
Yeah, we know about Meryl. Her parents are dead.
Yeah, rip.
Get dead parents on the board now. Stop.
Yeah, dead parents for 50
Can I say
points.
actually? I think she's a big liar. I think she's making everything up.
Oh,
Really? You think
I think she's
she's
like
she's a poser?
I think she's
There's only
she's
one
big
big
lying.
liar.
She's hiding
this
something.
campaign.
She did not come here for treasure. She do be lying. That's my pick. Like she's a big liar.
She was a
Maybe I'm
journalist.
big liar to you as well.
Or is she?
What else do we know about Meryl?
Meryl's been in Spectacle a while, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
'Cause
How long has she
6
been in Spectacle?
months. 6
Oh,
okay.
months.
But that's
Yeah,
like half.
watched.
That's like half your life in Siren years.
That's not that long.
you made a
You
lot of
consider-
money
Never-
doing
You've been for like
Spectacle.
15 years, right? So
Yeah, they
Yeah,
died like 40 or
agree.
something, I think.
They don't die quite that young, but Siren do tend to live shorter lives.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They do tend to live to about 60 to 70 years old.
Right, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Like old age hits them very, very quickly, like in like the last years of their lives, and they reach adulthood really, really quickly.
No. What, so we got up in Meryl?
Meryl has quite good skills with a gun.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
she's
say,
she's
like,
got that
Yeah.
game.
Or a journalist, you
Yeah.
know.
Is she the only one that had like? I don't know.
like actual combat training, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe.
Dawn would have, I guess.
Yeah.
What, a marble
Nice.
didn't?
No.
Connor, is the purple triangle symbol on this board? at all?
Yeah, I realised that for some reason the link is broken. It's on the board. It's just invisible. So I'm actually re-uploading it just
I was
now.
gonna say, I
I was
saw
hoping no
that.
one would notice, but I'm fixing it.
So I was at the beginning, 'cause I
I
highlighted
don't know
them all.
anything about any triangles.
That's it there now. Oh, I need to make a select
Yeah, I
for
need to make it
everybody.
controllable. Yeah.
There we
What
go.
else do we know about Meryl?
Knowledge.
So anything else you want to
Quality.
add about Meryl?
It
She has
hits-
good hair.
What's the word for this? Like, people like marble unions, like that sort of like hits capitalism. I don't know.
Oh.
What does Meryl want out of Tower? Like, I know you've said that you just want to figure out, you know, it's a story, but there has to be something more than that to go and
Yeah.
risk your life
Yeah.
for 5 years in a place that people don't typically come back from.
Yeah, I think her excuse
I
for
think
that
she
was she was lost, like after her parents died, she felt like everything was pointless from the story she was writing.
Oh.
It still seems not true fully to me. I feel like there's something
Yeah,
else
that's what we know.
there.
Wow, you guys
So-
don't trust her, huh?
No.
Who comes to the tower unless they want something big? You're not
That
just
is
coming
what I
for a
would say.
scoop.
Well, that's not.
That's the biggest
thing
scoop there
about
is.
That's
Yeah,
the
but-
thing about it now. Like wanting it isn't enough
People don't
because
typically
there's
like.
tons
come
of people
back.
who want it.
Hmm.
That's true.
Getting deep in the Merrill trenches tonight.
Wow.
How does her glasses stay on? She doesn't have ears.
They're not glasses, they're
All the way
glasses.
around.
Oh, that's so cute actually.
That's good. She looks so like because you can't see like the tooth or whatever, and this like it looks like she's just like and this like.
Does Meryl have a guilt trap, or does Meryl have the land breeder thing?
She has a girl trap.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So
suppose you don't
is
have
that
to
everything
read
we want to
credits
cover
in the
about
tower.
Merrill?
That's all we know, right?
Alright.
She has a flower in her hair. It's quite cute.
That's not a flower. Alright.
SpongeBob-esque.
Last but not least, let's get Vanille in. What is the most interesting thing that we know about Vanille?
Evil guitar.
Yeah, evil liar.
Guitar.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah. Evil liars.
Kill the homeless guy or whatever.
Evil liar is so
She did
good.
not kill a homeless guy.
What did she do to the homeless guy? What did she do
She
to the
just
guy?
wanted him
Yeah,
to
the guy
stop
who
playing
played the
badly,
liar.
so she hit him a little bit till he left.
Hit.
No, that
little
was
bit.
homeless.
What city is she
No,
from?
that-
What city is she
Okay.
from? Actually.
We know she's very racist.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say where she's from? Is that allowed?
You can if you like.
Sure, I mean, it's not that important. She's from Crockery.
Ah, okay. Is it
You ran-
Crookery? Oh no, that's Crookston I'm thinking of.
She ran away from her parents' shop, didn't she? Like, she didn't want to run the shop.
Yeah.
I'm losing my
Like,
shit
why-
right now. Cunty evil liar, hit a homeless man, racist.
Do we know why she wanted to go in the tower? I'm not sure we do. Do we?
Don't think we do.
We don't know, like the characters don't know,
Yeah,
but
the characters
presumably
don't.
it's something to do with her liar, right?
The
Yeah.
liar wanted her to do
But
something.
the fuck's she doing here?
Yeah.
Looking for more homeless people to hit?
She did not.
She
The
also
guy
had
wasn't even
that.
homeless, I don't think.
She also had that weird moment in session 2 or 3 where she like recognized one of the songs, like a song from something, and recognized its origin. I don't know what that was about though. I don't know if that was just she likes
Yeah,
music
that-
or if that was.
I was gonna say that could either speak to a musical talent or it's something that the liar grants her, some kind of power.
Yeah. Forgot anything else?
What does yellow mean again? What does yellow circle mean?
Sunshine.
It was like
Uniqueness,
talent and that sort of idea. Yeah.
Uniqueness,
Shame.
expression,
and talent.
persona.
Ugh.
Never saw that coming.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Do we have anything else?
I mean, you're saying racist, right? Aren't all the humans racist?
Not all of them.
You are
Well,
by
that's
far
racist.
You're by far the most racist human I've met in Avanfall.
She doesn't get out. She doesn't get out a lot. That's why.
Yeah, second most racist person I've met.
She like didn't leave her house.
There was also
Except to
Ken
be homeless men.
Grumbumble.
So I think you covered like what you like you covered a little bit of like what is the most interesting thing you know about the party, and you even kind of covered a little bit of like what do you know about each other. I don't know if you want to add because Marble has the least so far, kind of, suppose.
I have that weird language that Marvel could understand.
Oh yeah.
What's up with that? It wasn't just because it was fairy language or something, was it?
They can't be involved with the government or something, right?
There's
I'm gonna
something
move
else.
this off to
The
the
government-
side,
Well,
and I'm gonna give you guys a
You
bit
can
more
sort of-
space. I'm gonna move all this up a little bit.
we definitely know, and that, I
What's up?
suppose this is a weird one because we know this, but I don't think the characters know. But Marble does know a lot of sort of high society figures.
Yeah.
Like they're not really relevant, I suppose, yet. I don't think they ever will be. But people like Pinstripe, for example, yeah, very high-ranking members of society.
Evil government, right?
Something like that.
I didn't want to say it, but I know that Pinstripe is definitely an evil bastard, and
That's the Nostrum guy, right? Am I making that up?
Baker guy, I believe.
Oh,
No, wait, no.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the other one. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is a Baker guy.
Union
What-
Man
what-
turned capitalist is a good evil origin story.
Well, it's not just that. It's also that, which is, I don't know. Again, I don't know how relevant that is, but he is bi-color, which is strange for a fairy.
Pinstripe,
So, yeah, anyone who's involved with him is just kind of, you know.
I don't want to sidetrack you guys too much, but this isn't super relevant to this campaign, so
Yeah.
No.
I have something for Marvel. This is something that the characters definitely don't know about, but we found out. Me and Benji heard this in person. So in Avanfall, apparently soul fairies are a thing, and they level up twice as fast as their host, who they're attached to.
Yeah, they're like,
That's what I think has happened to Marvel,
yeah, they attach to other fairies.
because the level ups. I'm not sure if the level ups line up exactly, but
No, the level ups do not line up. If you're thinking about it in that method, we started at level 1. So
Yeah.
the second we leveled up, it would have been higher
But
level than me.
the second you leveled up, you started feeling exhausted. You didn't transform straight away. You were feeling sick before that. And I think after it got so many levels above you, and that's when you transform. So I think that Marble has a soul fairy.
Oh.
That's a very good strategy. I don't know about those, but I suppose we're going to find out more
Interesting.
as the
If
game
it's
goes
true.
on. If it's true.
So what
Who
I'm gonna
knows?
do then is that's like a theory, right? So let's make let me add a different color, right? So
It's
let's
also
make,
interesting that Dawn and Marble are from the same den.
Yeah.
Are they?
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Pink
Oh.
Only,
snow
like-
tundra.
About, 300 odd years apart, but
Like,
Marvel's only like 150.
I thought you were like 3.
Well, actually, a baby.
yeah, Marble is definitely
had
not
a-
as old as some other fairies. Or at least fairies tend to have like a what do you call it? Like they don't necessarily age. Numbers don't really mean a thing for them. They don't really keep score the same way as humans might. But all things considered, Marble is not actually all that old, and has only been out of the den for about 100 years or so.
Yeah, it's about a century, yeah.
Okay, so the fact that 2 people from the same den were chosen to go into the tower together.
It's interesting.
is strange. I suppose on that note as well, it's strange that Mocha and Dawn are the first 2 mechas to ever go to the tower.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely
that's-
significant.
That's definitely a key thing. It's like, why now for Mecha and why 2 in the party?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
something I've written down here that I think is a worthwhile thing to ask you guys, and maybe you can put that as like down as like your theories, so to speak, right? Because it's also, I'd say that like, your soul fairy question is the same thing, right? Which is, are there any questions you want to know about the people in the party? Like, is there a question that you want to know about their characters?
Will we do it in the order we've done it here?
If you like, leave it in you guys' hands. Like, I'm just here to prompt. You guys do as you please.
I mean, the cunty liar. The fuck's going on there?
Yeah. Yeah, we can just put like
Oh, no.
3 question marks here and
Let's say we're gonna put up the questions, but we're not gonna answer them.
It's been very quiet lately, that liar.
yeah. We haven't had a rest in a while. To be
That's
fair.
the thing, though. It doesn't want to talk around other people, so go away.
Yeah, why is it so shy?
Yeah.
We'd be nice to it. We'd be niceies.
I would not be nice to you.
Oh.
Does the liar make
No,
The
Mecha more
liar's
racist?
racist. Yeah, the liar's like a racist magic item.
We don't know what
Why-
species the liar is.
I maintain that was a perfectly good liar before Neil found it.
You infected it.
Yeah, you ruined that liar.
She
Whatever you did
didn't
to it.
get it first. Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It was a perfectly good
Yeah.
lie, and then you beat a homeless man up for it.
It's probably
Yeah,
someone like
that's really
speaking
cool.
through the liar, right? Rather than it's literally.
There are some
Well, we don't know
very
that.
powerful.
We don't know that, but
There are some very powerful entities in Avanfall. Like it could
Yeah.
literally just be an evil spirit.
We've
Liars
seen
and
like
angels.
living objects before in Avanfall. Like that's been a thing.
Yeah, I would be fucking over the moon if it was just a straight up angel, but
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
it would also mean that probably no one's getting out of the tower alive.
Maybe 8 months
One
ago to the
person
tower.
there.
Oh, you think?
No, you
You
wouldn't.
think it won't? No, trust Morgan and I. We have.
You'd be in the worst
experienced this thing.
Yeah, I mean the liar's the biggest one about Vanilla. I guess her motivation for being in the tower, but that's kind of still there for everyone.
What was Vanille's family shop?
What the name of it, or just what it was?
What was it? It was like a hardware, bakery,
She
greengrocer,
It was a general store.
general store.
It was a B&Q.
B&M.
It was a home bargains. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going backwards order now. Meryl next. I mean, the big one is why is she at the tower?
She's just not doing it for the love.
You guys should like write this down. You guys aren't writing anything down.
I can't
Well,
wait.
with Vanilla was just all about the liar, right? I don't know what else to say about then what the fuck is going
Okay,
on with
that's
the liar.
fine.
Yeah, we have the liar down here.
But with Meryl, we've already got what does she want. I'll put that in.
Why?
Your sticky note's too big and I can't get my text from behind it. Oh no! Can you move my text forward?
Your text is on the front layer.
It was not for me. Weird.
Did you delete it?
No, that
No,
was someone
it's-
else's. I
I
had the
deleted
what
mine.
does she want? Yeah.
What's her flower?
That's
So that- we just
Her
got told it's
flowers?
not a flower.
That's her like stomach. That's her real mouth.
The crumpets go. Great.
That's where
What
the
marble
confidence
ass
goes.
fucking-
Let's go down, Hatch.
Was there anything we like haven't had answered about her? Anything else?
There was one thing, and I don't know if we got a straight answer for it, but part of why Meryl, I think, showed up was because, no, sorry, let me start again. When we discussed the lowest moments in our lives, Meryl's was that she had like a massive investigation into a very important thing, and then when she put out her research for everyone to read, nobody gave a fuck. And I don't know, did we learn what the research was about exactly?
It was an expose of some sort, right?
Yeah, it was like next bit today on
was
some
exposed?
union guy.
Was it on Marble?
Oh my god.
I'm sure she would have recognized Marble, right? Like that would have come
She
up already.
might.
It wasn't on
I
Marble.
Might not have
Yeah.
said, but
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's interesting though, because
Wow, the E with an accent is absolutely horrific on
Who's
this
done
font.
I'm curious. So obviously all of our floors tie back to like our symbol in some way. Like I've struggled to connect the first floor to Meryl really.
I believe it was knowledge was one of the
It's not it's
representations
knowledge,
of it.
yeah. But I just
Knowledge.
I mean, like knowledge because I mean she knows a lot of things. Like she's an investigator, she's a journalist, right? Not generally
Yeah,
likes the
but
knowledge.
I didn't see that
what is-
represented in the floor.
Yeah,
Well,
there are multiple meanings for each color. It also, we believe, the four also represented death.
Yeah, but we're also
Um,
forgetting, was there not like that like weird crystal version of
Yeah.
Armbury?
Yes, there was crystallized memory, so the floor could
And also-
also maybe
Yeah.
represent memory.
I suppose
Memory
there
is
was also
knowledge. Mm.
the,
Yeah, exactly.
the town. There was like the town hall.
Yeah, Charmbury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
I mean,
You guys
Another-
did get some info. So this is actually a really good segue into something else, right? Which is all the floors of the tower so far and like what you know about them. So let me.
We burned through those. My notes are really choppy on that. Struggling to find my notes from last session.
In the tower chat we have, I've linked back up to where you have the picture with your notes saying what the ones we found out last session were, and then the runes that we were asked to pick from in character creation.
Right, yeah, that's fine.
They're
All
linked to the tower chat.
The floors.
The floors, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can remember it pretty well.
I can remember a good chunk of them. I just like to have.
Like the fact there wasn't a pink one.
Yeah.
There was a pink one.
I don't.
Yeah, but you were adamant there wasn't a pink one.
Okay, we do not. No, right. They're making shit. They're making it up. I'm not sure.
I don't know if they are.
Yeah, don't believe the lies. I don't know which one is lying, but don't believe them.
The one with the liar is definitely the one not telling the truth.
Okay, it's a guitar.
Hell.
So, for what it's worth, now that we have a, what do you call it? Now that I guess I'm segueing into this, right? What do you guys know about the tower, and like what about the floor so far? Like what you think? I guess there's also the NPCs as well that's worth touching on at some point. But like I guess it'd be good to see where you guys' heads are about the tower itself.
It
I don't know what it is.
is alive in some weird way. Do we have like a tower image? Or are we just putting this on these blue ones on the right?
I'm gonna say we just use the blue ones.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The tower is definitely like containing something based on that painting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Either if it was like metaphorical that like something happens to the tower, the world goes to shit, or literally the tower is a cage keeping something in.
It also appears there were other towers on other shards and/or planets.
Is that true?
I don't
We saw a bunch of planets with those weird hands, with a bunch
Oh, yeah.
of these tower ships. And it boiled it down to just one. After a while, let me pull up my notes for that section if I have them.
Yeah, it feels almost like either different continents, different worlds, or maybe different multiverses almost.
Yeah, that could be
And
reasonable.
then some of them are like fucked up, and others are trying to preserve and prevent that from happening to them by maintaining the tower guard. Which is something I think that was very interesting. Last session we pointed out that possession of the tower seems to have changed from like to whatever race was in charge at the time, whether it be humans, fairies, or sirens. But at the same time, they all seem to put up a tower guard and maintain that one tradition.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
Supposedly-
possession though, because the tower invites people,
I would say
right?
possession, yeah.
It's like the other way around.
I think it was just eligible candidate change since the word was flooded initially. The tower was presumably underwater, so only Siren could reach it. Then that changed to be fairies, and then humans. I think humans is when it started to get diverse, and then now it's like completely just diverse, right? I think is what I remember. Well, no, there was specifically humans, and that was after the Dust War, presumably.
Because there probably wasn't many fairies about too.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that Connor has kept hammering in is the tower is an origin story. The origin of
Yeah.
what?
The tower.
I think the tower is where
The
the
land,
races
right?
came from.
Oh,
I think all the
maybe.
races stem back to either like one race in the tower that people evolved into differently, or there's an extra race in the tower that somehow is connected back to pre everything.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, what about the floors individually though? Like, because we know some of them, right?
Yeah, so I'll pull up my notes there.
Just very quick. Oh, yeah, give me your notes. Give me your notes first. Actually, maybe I'll correct you.
So for the floors, are you talking about? They're really vague on this one. I haven't got all the names and stuff because we went through them quite quickly. But we know the first one we saw. That is, it was the last option we saw, but the first floor we went to was Endless Memory Expanse. There was a bunch of names like that. So we had Endless Memory Expanse, presumably death. Hallowed Material Memories.
This is good, right? Like, I'm going to pop in this, come back to just a second. I'm going to rewind ever so slightly back to the picture book because Mortis touched on it a little bit.
Right, okay, yeah.
What I was going to say is, what you saw is a whole bunch of these like discs almost being sort of destroyed by the hand, and then a whole bunch of discs sort of collabed together, like they sort of like came together and made one big white rectangle. But sorry, please continue with your thought process here.
Okay, that actually, I'm gonna follow on that thought process.
That's the
Maybe it's not
flaws.
words. Maybe it's alignments. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so the floors, we had Endless Memory Expanse, Hallowed Material Memories, Enigmatic Unpredictable Causality. I've not got the one for Dark. There's a couple I don't have the exact name for. Yeah, I think that actually might be all. There's no way that's all the ones I have though. So I do have the Dark one. It's Labyrinth Shared Despondence. We know green, it was Vivarium Verdant, right?
I will give you these just now if you want, but you'll need to tell me what ones you don't have.
I don't have the Time Floor. I don't have the one that had the bats on it. I don't have the one that looked like a stomach.
So I'm gonna read them out to you. Essentially, I'm gonna give you them one more time. So
Cool.
Be ready. So the purple one was Endless Memory Expanse.
Yep.
The seafoam one was Floral Abundance Everlasting.
Okay.
The brown one was Infinity Structure Legislature.
Infinity Structure
Legislature.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The blue floor was Holistic Yearning Bath.
That's what it was. Yeah.
The black floor was Labyrinth Shared Despondence.
Yep, got that.
The green floor was Hallowed Material Memories.
Yep.
The yellow floor, or the yellow one, was Selfish Dream Street.
That was one I was missing. I think that was the first.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
The pink one was Enigmatic Unpredictable Causality.
Yep, got that.
And the red one was Stomach.
What was it? Just stomach? Okay.
Oh,
I do find it interesting that like the bottom one is always set, but also technically, I guess the top one's always set, right? Because we didn't choose purple, right?
I think we could have swapped.
True. But they
I don't
might have
think we
been
could have, like, we
shifted.
just
Yeah,
put that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because I think we saw in the book there was a couple different layouts, and red was always at the bottom.
I think purple's always at the top.
I don't know if we saw that. I think there might have been one where that was different, but I don't think we were ever
There
given
was
that
one that was always
information.
at the top that we thought like represented the outside world or whatever, or just like the entrance.
You're right. There was a different color that wasn't in the tower.
Yeah.
That possibly represented the outside world. You're absolutely right.
Poor
I was
guy.
gonna say, you also when you were looking at the screens on the system of exigency, you saw that a whole bunch of them had like grayed out options that weren't available. But the red and the purple ones both only had one option.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah,
the
so that
purple one must
presumably
always be like the first.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Purple.
Which purple?
You're absolutely right. Do we have anything else to say on that? We know Apple liked the nightlife.
Well, that had the most
That's
people
true,
on it, right?
yeah,
It had like
actually.
what, like 50 people on it, which is a lot
Do
considering
I have
these floors
that? No, I
have
don't.
one
Yeah,
or
you're
two.
right. I don't have the number on that one. I have a few of the guests. For example, the black one was 3 guests, as was the pink one. But that was when I started writing down the guests.
The other one had, like,
Green.
so many.
Green I have down as missing guests.
So the curator might be gone.
Well,
Maybe guessed over it.
I don't know if we know that. Because, no. We know that's not true
yeah.
because there were 6
Yeah.
guests on the floor we were on.
Oh, the one that
which
was
is
missing
us
was the purple
5.
one. The purple one was missing its curator. Purely, like, did we kill
Yes.
it? Is that why? Did we do that? Was that us?
Oh, I didn't think.
Can we kill something like that though?
Maybe.
It's possible. It's possible. You're
Well,
right.
I mean, we can't die, so if we knock our heads against it enough times, probably.
Rip.
But yeah, the curator was. Did it say absent or did it just say missing? I can't quite remember.
I think it said absent.
Get past it.
Yeah,
Didn't it imply
that's
that the thing was like used to be someone else though? So does it just like maybe replace it? I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been replaced. We don't have a guarantee that all previous people would have had to kill it. Surely not every previous Tar expedition would have had to kill a random wizard man in the floor we were in, right? Presumably it changes based on the person.
All
Can
the
you-
arbiters used to be people.
Can you
Yeah,
post
that's the one.
the tower thing, like the floor things in the chat so I can read it?
Who, me?
Yeah, since you have it wrote down.
Well, wrote
Just
down
copy and,
as,
copy and paste into Discord or something.
let me format them. Some of them have more detail than others, some of them are just the name. This is something I will go back over.
Something I even think about is all the floors represent something that is essential for life and for sentient life.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
fact
that's
that
what things are.
the fact that death and what was it, knowledge are at the start and hunger is at the bottom, almost to me sounds like a life cycle. New things are always curious, eager to learn, and then in the end, no matter what race you are, you always end up with a hunger for knowledge, for death, or for something. You always end up hungry for something more. And that
Death is the first one.
That's always the start of a new loop. When we
Yeah.
die, we start again.
Oh, it's like a circle.
Yeah.
But wouldn't
Circle.
wouldn't that mean that experience would probably be fairly far down?
I mean, to be fair, we could have moved
Yet
it.
we
Well, to be
It
fair,
was
you
always
can
gonna
see
be
that
second.
as life's different, right? Yeah, it didn't always be second, it could have been third. But you can see that as life's path, right? Like, different people go through different things at different times.
This general experience, like a child touching a hot stove is an experience that
But-
teaches them what to not do. With
Just to be clear, red does not represent hunger. It represents...
stomach. Right.
It's the floor is called stomach. The
the meaning is fairness.
the meaning is
suffering,
equinox.
right?
The meaning is equinox or providence was what we were given. So it doesn't represent hunger.
Okay.
It's just the floor is a stomach.
Of course, yeah. Hmm.
What else do we know? I think the big thing is the tower is protecting us from something, presumably. That thing is typically represented as a big white hand.
Well, something wanted to destroy it on the third
Yeah,
floor, right?
it's trying to destroy the tower, right?
Yeah, we also know that the tower has a bunch of rules that we need to follow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's hardly. I don't know much about Outer Avanfall lore, but the white hand hardly represents like an angel
Not typically, no. Angels are a lot different.
or something
but it could be-
of that caliber that wants like almost like a shield gone so they can.
Angels aren't malicious. They are just different life forms that treat our life forms as lesser effect. They aren't necessarily actively trying to destroy something.
Okay.
They treat Avanfall, or wait, well, they treat the Heartland Shard basically like a sandbox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I put on, why did that person, like the person we saw, want to stop the tower? Do we have their Bolton? That's what it was. Because they went to the place that controls the
thingy.
tower. Yeah.
Gummed it up.
That doesn't mean they necessarily wanted to, though. Because there was two in this relationship, you know.
Well, no, they're the same person, sort of.
Yes.
We know that.
Yes, because when we looked at the information about our tower, it says that there were 6 guests.
Yeah.
We are 5 of them.
Oh, maybe
And-
the thingy isn't a guest, though.
She also told us that Bolton had split like some part of their soul and created that other person. She directly told us what they were.
I mean, the fact the tower
And also
almost
they share a helper.
transcedes time and space is interesting.
That is also very good.
Yep. Yeah,
that's a
true.
good point.
The tower
'Cause
controls.
Time is funky and space is funky because we're clearly the space does not match up for what we're in. It's like a fucking TARDIS inside this
Yeah.
tower.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. What else
The
we
fact
got?
the fact that some of the tower guards, as we've learned through Apple, he is not the only one, supposedly. Tower guards can just choose to stick around. They can
Yes.
basically pick a floor and be like, yeah, I'm gonna chill here for the rest of fucking time. And it's like,
But-
what? Why? Why
It's
is that
something
appealing?
not many of them have.
Yeah, but why is that appealing in the first place?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them on that one floor.
Can we get
Like,
a
if you
picture?
think about how long the tower's been there, it's not like there's loads of them hanging about. Like,
Yeah, but we know other people have left.
Yeah. I suppose that ties into the idea, which has been repeated a lot at the start, is that if you don't change during your time in the tower, you're not doing it right, quote unquote. Like, you're not getting out of this experience what you're supposed to get out of it.
Yes, that's what Apple told us, which is tinged by his own feelings, right? But it seems reasonable. The tower is a transformative experience, is what he told us.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's interesting because I for one, I'm curious to see if any of us are gonna stick around. You know.
Yeah, be interesting to see if we
Why
get
not?
that choice. Probably not.
I said hopefully not, which is worse.
Allowed by the arbiter of that floor to stay. More so tolerated, and later they even fell out, which is kind of weird. As a concept.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly set out as some sort of trial for us each time. The one on the floor we're on now, on the brown floor, is a bit weird considering it was caused by... We should have asked whether or not they were a tower guard, like possibly a previous tower guard. Compared to the other ones, which seemed like they could have been manufactured by the tower. But that's all really wild speculation.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. We know for a fact that there are entities inside the tower that are not tower guards, presumably, and they also can move in between floors, or at least within the area of in between floors where we take our rests. Like,
Which doesn't make sense, right? Because like you need like the hand thingy.
exactly. The taxman is one such example, but the other one is also that sort of tentacle monster that stole Mocha's shield.
I
That one
think they're
can
the
also
same thing.
I think
Oh,
they're the
yeah.
same thing.
100%.
He got really defensive. Either he knows what it is, or they're the same thing, because he got really defensive when Marble asked.
He's wearing a mask as well
why would he be stealing the polyp though?
to sell.
Because he was trying to bring us up. He'd left the pod for us. He was trying to bring us up to that top floor to show us where to rest. Was what the pod was for.
It might be as simple as that. I'm not sure.
I think.
Am I-
that's
Am I wrong? But
Go ahead,
did the taxman sell nostrums?
Yes.
yeah.
How does he get a supply of them? Unless, like, I'd imagine other people would sell them to him, other tower guard.
They
They
could be
have
made using
enough.
fairy dust.
But how does he? How does
just
he know
appears
that?
them by magic. I don't know.
Probably
How
just
would-
gets them from other people that have brought them, right? He was
True.
in there for a while.
Possible.
There's not that much of a
Yeah.
flux of people coming in to get enough. Especially
Well, you see,
different
most humans that
types.
come in
Enough
are
for
drug
5
addicts.
people, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, at
probably.
the same time, if there's not enough people to trade them in, there is also the argument of there's few people to buy them.
Yeah.
So,
Well-
the supply and demand.
Most humans wouldn't want to sell their nostrums, though. A lot of
Speak
humans
for
would want to
yourself.
sell.
If you,
Yeah, you're the
if
odd one
you-
out.
I
but
feel
if
like
if you had a group of only fairies, for example, they
Yeah.
might be persuaded to be like, oh, I'm gonna knock a hand off and give this guy some fairy dust, and then
Yeah, exactly.
presumably he can make his own nostrums.
Which is, how does he know that? Because isn't
what were you
that
gonna
like
say,
something
Benji?
done by a company?
You had something you were going to say there.
Yeah, I think like the tower can probably just kind of manifest like whatever it likes, and he's a part of the tower as far as we know. So he just kind of
It's definitely possible.
he
yeah.
just has it.
It's possible the tower could manifest it, or literally just some fairy gives him a supply, or yeah, like you're absolutely right.
There's also the one thing that I just feel like is important to note here as well. The taxman took all your junk off you. If you and you guys didn't want to take it off you, in exchange for his own currency.
That's what I think it is. It's just like other terror guards. It's like
Yeah, it
vented.
could have been. But to be fair, I guess you couldn't have bought. You couldn't have bought mushrooms until
I think it's
recently.
interesting because just to quickly touch on it again, that I'm not sure if the tentacle monster and him are the same person, but I have nothing to base that on. I just found
Yeah, I mean,
because it's wiggly.
This is theories, right? Like we don't know that, and that's why I put a question mark. We don't know if he is. We just know he knows something about it from his reaction.
I think he's a tentacle siren thing. That's my science.
You think it's a tentacle siren thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sense. It's my game theory.
Apple
up,
Apple definitely knew him, because when we asked him about it, he was basically like, "Oh, don't mind him."
Yeah.
Exactly.
But when we asked the taxman got extremely defensive and was like, and shrugged it off.
He wants to be a
so-
man, you know? Should we get a man's man?
Taxman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a scarecrow guy, so that doesn't really make sense. Crows don't exist in Avanfall, so how could there be a scarecrow?
Oh, what they scaring?
Yeah, exactly.
A
What's he
scare
up to?
angel.
I've said already, the taxman doesn't really move the way a person does. It almost looks like
Wiggly.
yeah, he's wiggly. He moves like something in like a suit moving around, trying to make the shape of a person, but it doesn't
Like a
ever really
tentacle?
line up. Sure, why not? Like a
What
tentacle.
did I tell you?
Tentacles in a trench coat.
Three kids in a trench coat.
The taxman is tentacle in French coat. New title unlocked.
I mean, I think it is. I mean, he's like,
I agree.
can I say, that's the third big jacket. Just saying. Must be in.
Yeah, well, we know it's in. That's why we chose them.
Next time we see the taxman, we should like jump him and like take off his clothes.
No! Oh my god, no!
I'm sure we have better
I'm so
methods.
sure that that's
Never
the way.
say
Sure,
that sentence
better
again. Absolutely not. We
There
get
has to
like
be
a
a better
terrorist. You
way.
cannot be doing that. You cannot be
Honestly,
doing
I
that.
want to see if he's tentacles.
Right, is that on behalf of the taxman?
Yeah, can we move on?
I can already see Dawn and I almost called him the tentacle man or the tax man running up
Is it-
into the sunset.
Oh my
Do
god.
we have anything left to say on... Do you want to start doing random characters? Do you have any things we should do, Connor? Do you have any last question?
I want to start on a random character. I've
I
got
wanna-
one
I wanna-
question.
I have a lot of questions going on here.
Can I say, feel free for you guys to like run things how you want. If there's anything that I decide that I think maybe we could talk about a bit more, I'll bring us back around to that. But feel free to take the lead, honestly. What do you guys want to talk
What the
about?
fuck is this?
Who the fuck is that?
This thing.
Who the fuck is that?
Well, one of us knows
No.
who that is. Don't know who it is.
Not me.
Not me.
What the fuck is that?
I'm trying really hard, but I
fuck.
Is this your liar? I don't...
Crack me up.
I'm sure
Wait.
they're lovely. I'm sure they're misunderstood.
Connor, who the fuck is that?
That's not for me to tell you.
Dora.
Who's
that?
not fessing
Explorer.
up here?
What?
It looks kind of familiar, but
What'd you
I'm
say?
not sure.
It looks
I said Dora.
it looks like angel styled, like because it's got the white, it's got a weird looking face. It kind of looks like the
great.
child of the turkey we fought.
Why you put it in that section? Why you put it in that section, huh?
What a sentence right there.
You don't know
fucking know
that.
who that is.
No, I don't.
Yeah, the fact that
Yes.
there, I'm.
You're like, I've got a question. Who the fuck is
No,
that? That
that's-
just really set me off.
I was
That's
scared
Marvel's
of
girlfriend, obviously. Move over.
That is not Marble's girlfriend.
What? Oh,
What's that?
girlfriend imply?
They're not a normal. They're not one of the four species. Like,
They're not from the looks of it.
look at that nose.
Oh, that could be a weird mask.
Yeah, it could be a weird mask. This is a
Also,
really.
fairies can look like anything, so.
This has got 8 whole pixels to it, so like we can't really see like what's
Look
going
at
on
that.
there.
Look at the length of that.
I did
snout,
deliberately
like.
make
got
all these difficult to
balls
tell so you guys don't get
Yeah.
all the info you
They
need.
got a ball staff.
Yeah.
True, and you are sorry the one link to magic, so
if there's a question you want to ask with this character, it is worth putting it on the board because, personally, I'm going to use this both as a tool for figuring out what I want to do in the future, and also if you guys want to look back on this and see how you feel about questions, or if you want to ask each other, if you want to like, how to put this, say there's something you want to ask in a future session, it means you could always come back here and be like, right, we did touch on this, so what was that, you know, like.
I mean, I think the fact that they have a staff means they like magic. You know, magic.
Oh.
Magic lady.
Or they could need
Magic
help
stuff
walking.
going on.
It could be a big lamp so they can see in the dark.
That looks like Saruman's stuff. So
I'm sure it's
Maybe
not.
maybe that's the tentacle monster. Maybe that's the arbitrator of
Anna
the
loves
first floor.
Lord of the Rings, so
Yeah, could be.
that would be.
Is that all we have to say about who the fuck is that? About Adora?
It's Adora.
We don't know who it
Obviously,
is.
it's Adora.
It's also a very Amy ass name, so
Whoa! I had
meta
nothing to do with
knowledge.
that. Not true. That's not true. I'm looking. No.
did she teach vanilla Spanish?
The name's foreign. She's not Spanish.
No.
Generic foreign is one or the other.
No, it's not. It's not. It's right. Can I say this on stream? Finally, can I get this out of the way real quick?
What? It's a
This
frantic
is
question.
so ominous. What a
Right.
great setup.
Yeah.
I want to get this out of the way. So the whole thing with the accent, right? I was practicing for like 2 hours beforehand with a friend, right? Tried to do a French accent, and it was okay. It was fine. It was definitely not what I'm using now, right? I do a thing with Connor. I do like you find out our Patreon if you're so interested.
24 hours before, video
Yeah.
intro, yep.
I do that first NPC, like first 10 seconds of it. Connor does a French accent. It's way better than mine. I lose that, and I just panic. And essentially, what I do is I use the voice that I use when I speak Spanish, but I speak English because I panicked. So I don't know what to do anymore. So,
I'm sorry.
R.I.P. the French accent.
And that person I think was Patrice, right?
Good old Patrice.
What? Who's that?
I know Patrice.
I actually met Patrice, yeah.
Who the
Oh,
fuck?
did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
In my 24 hours in Spectacle.
Oh,
Really?
get on Patreon right now.
Yeah, exactly. Find out on Patreon.
So that's a good point then. How about we touch on all these characters down in the corner who haven't had anything yet? So where do you guys want to... Is there anything you want to say about these characters and it's important about them that you think is worth noting down?
Mickey's dead.
Mickey's dead.
Yeah, quick cross it out.
Right, let me put them onto their own like sticky note, right? And maybe it's worthwhile figuring out who knows who, and maybe you could draw a line between them. So I'm gonna move all these out of the way very quickly. I'm gonna put this down here in the corner. So sure, like if there's anything you guys, I don't want to take over here. I want to let you guys do what you want to do the way you want to do it. And if you also don't want to admit your character knows someone, you don't have to either. But like, it's up to you. What do you want to do with these characters here?
Wow.
We all know Donna, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also
No.
know Vigor, because he's
Yeah.
with Donna.
Yeah.
We know a good bit about Donna, I just can't remember it all.
You know,
I remember it.
Donna never got into the tower.
Yeah, she really...
Mad, big mad.
Bitter
Yeah.
over.
She didn't like Meryl.
She also does not like Dawn.
Okay.
She thought this was her last chance, right?
Because she's old as fuck.
Yeah, because the next rotation is going to be in 15 years, and she's like, even if she is still around, she's probably not going to be in a condition.
And Vigor was trying to get her to retire or something, wasn't he? Am I right about that? Did I make that up?
I don't know that specifically.
I don't know who
What
that
did you say?
is,
Sorry, could
but
you
I
say that
do,
again?
but not really.
Vigor was trying to get Donna like to maybe retire or something, or like take a break at least. Did I make that up?
I mean,
I'm not giving the answer to that question.
I have no idea.
Just stick Donna on this.
Yeah, good idea.
Who the fuck is Lila? Who is that? Who's Lila June?
I have no idea who Lila is.
Lila Blue.
She's a nice lady, and it
She's
was
very
her partner who got turned into the
Oh,
thing on the
yeah.
purple floor.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that that is the case.
Wow.
We're not certain on it.
It was
but
the
it's
photo,
possible.
right?
Yeah, we found the photo.
Oh.
But there were other things left behind by previous tower guards that we're fairly sure have survived, I think.
He likes a
Because
latte.
we came back to life.
That's
Aw.
look at the photo. That's definitely like the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a nurse.
No doubt.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Dead
I
wife.
forgot.
Dead wife.
Oh, I miss my wife's tales.
What are you talking about? Is
I
it
do not
dead
think-
wife of yours?
Does she like
Oh,
wake up in bed in the morning,
Yuri.
Connor, and see her wife lying beside her, like half under the covers? Does that happen?
Oh.
What?
Do you like the dead wife thing in movies where they like they see their wife in like
your
a
dead wife
ethereal?
flashbacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a gain on many such cases?
No.
Her girlfriend's name is Alice.
Oh, who is Alice? It's a song, right?
The fact that she's not on a board might mean she is dead.
Oh,
Well, presumably she's the person who got turned into the first floor boss.
We just have no
Why do you think that?
evidence other than finding that photo.
Because
No,
we found
Evan-
a photograph on her.
Okay. Could you write that on the
Yeah.
board?
Sure. Let me just.
Yeah, that's the only evidence we have, which is reasonable evidence, but it isn't guaranteed. Because the Charmberry Town Hall wasn't murdered either.
that we know of.
That we know of. The people, maybe the bar took it.
Are we gonna call the first floor boss the first floor arbiter then?
No, don't put that down because
I
that
don't
isn't
think
true.
so.
You're not allowed
That isn't
to,
known.
yeah,
It isn't
but-
fact. So just call it first floor monster or something like
The
that.
monster we fought on the third floor wasn't the arbitrator.
Yeah, exactly.
They had a different name, right?
Mm.
What were they called? The elevator. I don't know. The key lady.
Precision,
The elevator itself.
Who are you talking
Precision,
about?
and Bolton. Like Precision,
No.
a boss, but not the arbitrator.
Who are you talking about?
The lips. I don't know, man.
Oops.
The one we got
You
the
know
key
what?
from.
Yeah.
The conservator.
That's it.
The notes.
I think the conservator was the arbitrator of that floor, the one that could speak.
Yeah.
But who the
Yes.
fuck is Precision and what's their deal?
So the arbiter
Is
of
what?
cycles was the name of the curator of the second floor. If that helps any. Every floor has a curator. That's at least from what you know.
Yeah, the word curator is what you're
Oh.
looking for.
Then who was the arbiter?
The arbiter was just the word, the title for
it's
the one on the
curator.
second floor.
Oh.
It's curator is the word you're
Right,
looking for.
right, okay.
Right.
Oh, right.
So the curator of the third floor is the conservator, probably. Or even just the nodes in general.
No, we were directly
Three
told that. We were directly
floors.
told the
Yeah,
curator was the conservator.
Yeah, they introduced themselves as such.
Yeah. And we also knew all nodes were linked, but I don't think that's important right now.
Come back on that later, though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that all nodes are linked and some of them are corrupted is not great, but
like the plague.
yeah. I think that's all there is to say about
the Mickey
Miss Deadwife.
situation. Who
Yeah,
is
are we interested in the elephant in the
Who
room?
actually is Mickey?
Who is Mickey? Why is he
Mickey
dead? Who did
Was
it?
the bartender in one of the I guess the pub in the stem.
And he was not very good at it, from what I
He
remember.
was not very good, but he was
Very
good friends with old Merrill, who was
What was
a
the pub
local.
called?
You better put that on the board.
The pub
I'll put in friends
was
with Meryl.
called something. It had a name. I don't remember. I've just opened my notes from that session, and they are
I don't
really bad.
the name of the establishment.
One of the things I wrote down was Pink Tundra is racist.
Real.
Yeah, dead, and specifically what, like, green?
Yeah, they died like within like the 24 hours before, right? So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was the last to see them? Is anyone going to admit that?
I think that was me. I was at the bar. It was the only place open. It was like across the street from Mocha's place, and Mocha's place was closed, so Marble likes drinking.
Were you at the bar?
Was I at the
Me?
bar?
No, Meryl.
No.
Oh, okay.
Meryl was at the bar, but probably before Marble, 'cause I went off.
Yeah, Marble came
somewhere
quite
else.
late, right?
Oh, I knew
Yeah.
it. I knew it. Marble did it right.
Okay, but and then along came Dawn.
I just want to say, Dawn has never interacted or even spoken to this man in all of her years in Spectre.
Well, you
Yeah,
need to
'cause-
speak to him to kill him, did you?
Dawn has nothing to do with Mickey.
Who else is drinking juices? You're the one filled with
Dawn doesn't have a mouth to drink with.
She has tubes to suck.
I think no, you're deflecting. I think Marble did it because the whole thing is they're like hungry, right? And they
We
didn't
have
want to
vampire
destroy
ass
the
over
body.
here.
They didn't want
If
to
I was
destroy the body.
hungry, I
to
wouldn't
die.
have drank all his juices.
Yeah. Also,
That was the thing, right?
I mean, in Marble's defense, he is hungry, but he's hungry for a very specific extract that the taxman sells. Even. What is it called? It's called.
What?
Kind of like my thirsty brew.
Yeah, the thirsty brew.
No, I don't believe you. Like because there was like a thing. Was this true? Actually, you can correct me if you want. Did Marble not say something about not destroying the body of the guy we just killed?
Did I say that?
He's
I
a
think he did.
vampire.
I don't
You
remember
wanted
that.
the last hit or something?
Well, that's because
Marble seemed to
I
have.
walked all the way over for like 6 turns.
I'm on to you.
Marble developed,
I'm
like, a
on to
personal
you.
vendetta against that guy in like 2 seconds. It was quite amazing to see, actually.
Yeah. They made him slowly wander over. But yeah, I mean, we'll see, right?
You go to prison. Murder.
I'm the guard, motherfucker.
It must have been the tower all along.
Yeah, I was about this woman. Patrice.
That's Patrice.
I have no fucking idea.
There it is.
Reading.
She's a bitch.
Likes reading.
She's up.
We were reading her in the pub. Me, Lila, and Mickey.
What? That's not nice. She's not mean, is she? I mean,
She went for a book swap before I left.
She was aloof.
She's swapping books, is she?
Oh.
Yeah.
Books about killing people, huh, Marble?
I didn't go to the book swap, she did.
How did you know that?
She told me.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, that was me. I'll just be messy.
Oh. Crazy. Yeah.
You're putting a timeline together, by the way. Like, if you really think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm certain.
Yeah, what?
Mickey?
What did Dawn do in the last 24 hours? What has she said she's done?
Yeah, Dawn, what'd you get up to, huh?
Dawn didn't leave her house.
Oh.
Dawn was a shut-in.
Well, that must have been a very boring session.
Oh, it was a very non-boring session. Though.
Dawn's might have been the best one.
What?
Dawn's enough of a character to carry the session on her own.
Hang on,
Did you play fucking
on
Monopoly?
Patreon and watching it right now.
Solitaire?
No, we've agreed not to watch them. We've agreed not to watch them.
I will say, Dawn spoke to I think 2 people in her session.
Oh, it's enough to play Monopoly.
As we've previously stated, you don't have to speak to Mickey to drink his juices.
Exactly. Also,
the
Dawn,
black guy out of it,
Dawn
yeah.
probably doesn't consider humans people. When you say you've talked to 2 people,
Like 2 things.
I'm on to you.
Do you want to tell us anything about Patrice? Anyway.
Do I?
Hello, her.
Pronouns.
Pronouns, question mark.
She was like an exchange student from, I think it was like a magic school, I want to say.
Okay.
Magic man school.
Likes magic.
And she had lots of books.
Ah,
We've been
okay.
over this.
Rune magic.
Yeah.
Then.
Hmm?
That shit always uses books.
Oh.
I sound like such a barbarian right now.
Big stone.
I guess it's Vigor then, is the final random NPC.
He's such a sweetheart.
Yeah. He's.
I did nothing but insult Vigor my entire session. I'm not gonna lie. He wants in the tower.
Oh.
Wow, someone in spectacle wants in the tower.
Wow.
It's significant to point that out. We know that a few people haven't. What else do we know about?
He's
Not racist.
I mean, he is a siren, but that's quite obvious.
He's a nice guy.
Our interactions with him were fairly brief. Did anybody see him during their 24 hours or?
No.
Yeah, I saw him for a bit.
Marvel said they did.
Most of
I
my
saw
sessions
him
with
live.
Vigor.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Is there anything interesting that came up?
Oh, he
Sorry,
was the
something.
one who told Dawn about a murder that happened.
A murder?
Yeah, he had told Dawn that there was that something. It was him and Scarlet, because obviously Scarlet was someone Dawn spoke to. Told Dawn about a murder happening, and Vigor walked Scarlet to Dawn for safety.
Oh.
Oh,
So he knew about Mickey basically.
So it wasn't Dawn for sure.
See?
Like
You would know
that could be Kelly deflecting, right? Like
Mocha doesn't have an alibi. Okay, we've not established one yet.
yeah. Mocha turned him into a cake.
Well,
What was in those crumpets you ate, guys?
Oh my god.
no, Mocha has an alibi.
Mickey?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you like to elaborate?
Still, the most pressing question is who the fuck is that? Like, I'm still just.
I mean, you don't know they're connected. Like, you don't know.
That's why there's a
that.
question mark beside the little connection.
You don't know that.
Well, that's not the question mark.
Well, they wouldn't be here if someone hadn't talked to them.
Yeah. And this is a debate piece by Connor.
All of these NPCs are people that someone has spoken to either during the 24 hours before or during an actual session of the tower.
So someone's lying.
Well, yeah, obviously it's me.
Yeah, we know who we spoke to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, imagine we talked to this guy during one of our sessions and all
No
of
one
us just
remembers.
cannot remember. It's a complete Mandela effect, like, it could be anyone.
She's an art lady, I guess. There you go, or something.
Ah.
Uh-huh. That guy looks like he baptizes people.
Okay.
Okay, good for them.
So I'm just tidying up your board a little bit.
Grasping at straws here, alright?
All right, is there
Y'all
anything?
don't know. Do we know if the liar has a name? Don't know.
Oh, I feel like
Evil
it's
guitar.
probably said at some point. But I definitely don't have it written down, I don't think.
The liar definitely has a name.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys have said it. That's why I didn't give it a name. In the...
I think it's Adora.
Mickey.
Oh my god, pretty crazy.
All right, is there anything else that's worthwhile that you guys want to touch on about these NPCs?
The ones in front of us? No, I think I'm fine.
Oh, Mickey's dad was in the tower.
Oh.
Oh,
Is it his dad or his brother?
I thought it was his dad. Maybe his brother. His brother had to be quite old though, right? I'm sure it was his dad.
Well,
I'll write that on the board.
To be honest. What was his brother's name? It was. Where is this in my notes?
Was it both?
Rocket. I know. To be fair, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was the 2171 roster with Brick Racket. I don't know how old Mickey was. To be fair.
the 2171. What's our one?
The 2201 was the last one, so our current one is...
Oh, yeah, it is that.
2216.
Yeah.
Mickey does not look older than 30, so...
Alright, yeah, it must have been his dad then.
It was 2 pixels to me, so maybe, I don't know.
he wasn't like geriatric in the bar, shaking up
Enough to
martinis. Yeah, do we want to talk about the other characters, I guess?
These
for
ones.
sure.
Oh.
I guess the big one is the people from last session.
What the fuck were they up to?
Why did they have a hat that killed them? That's weird.
Why did they have a...
Who the fuck is Precision and what are they?
Well, we know they were something Bolton made.
Oh, were they? Oh,
Yeah, the Precision told us as much.
I just forgot that.
Why has my font size changed?
And your career.
Oh, did it just reset everything? That's really weird.
Did you maybe refresh the page at some point?
I did, but it's weird. Did it set it to a font size I never used?
I think if you click on a font that isn't that one, it resets it to whatever that font is. You might have accidentally clicked on another font.
Everything is that font, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Very weird.
Clicked on them.
What else do we want to know?
Because what was the deal with the phone?
Yeah, true. Why'd they cut their tongue out?
That's a good point,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, I assumed it was the hat that kind of cut the tongue off. Or someone else cut his tongue off. Because maybe he was trying to warn us. Because of how fucky time was in this floor. I feel like he was trying to warn us of something, and something stopped him.
You're trying to say
the hat thing killed him afterwards, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying hat controlling him? Question mark?
I definitely got that vibe, yeah.
Hat got
Yeah.
your tongue?
The question is... And the question is also...
That's very good.
Is that the only quote-unquote hat? Or are there more hats? Does it belong
Can it come
to
back?
one entity? I mean, who knows? But...
The hat that came
Like,
back.
does this... it's like, is it just on this floor, or is it like the other, like the taxman? Does it stretch across multiple floors?
Maybe you learn how to traverse.
We should
the
ask better
floors after
questions.
You win.
Do you
We
remember
should
what
ask
questions you
better
asked?
I asked, "Are you from this shard?" We got an answer of yes.
Oh, what did I ask?
I put these on the board, honestly.
Meryl has to go on. I can't remember what it is. I know Amy asked, "What's their
I think that's
weakness?"
just like, what are you doing here? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone else say.
Oh, I asked something about, like, is a tower keeping something contained?
Yes, they said, in a sense. They didn't say yes. Morris, do you remember what you asked?
I'm trying to remember. It's quite embarrassing, but I do not remember off the top of my head.
This is the point in the session where I stopped doing my notes. It's the last like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So I sadly don't have notes for this part. Because I usually go back over. What was I going to say? The star containing something. And weakness was physical force, and then yeah, Maka and Meryl. What were you guys? Question. Did I take?
I think I asked what they're doing here, and I don't remember what they said, but it wasn't a helpful answer. Or maybe it was, and I just didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm missing the question. get up to describe them and before I stop. And we'll come back to that, I guess, if we remember them.
Yeah, I'll keep thinking.
I'll pick them up in my notes anyway, like before next session.
But so you'll definitely
Yeah,
learn about them at the start of next session because you still get a few
Yeah,
things to
we'll
do.
definitely
so,
learn a bit. Yeah, we've got their like body. Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I
Have
thought-
speak to dad.
Someone's
have
got
their
their
tongue.
tongue.
Yeah, I still have her talking about how.
I forgot about
God.
that.
Don't remind me.
Like he needs it anymore.
Yeah, I guess conservator. I don't know what to say about this.
What's the deal with this disease spreading?
Yeah.
And what happens if it gets to the arbitrator?
Well, we know that they're all sort of one being. I believe they told us that.
Not the arbitrator. What's the name from
The
again?
creator.
Curator, that's it.
Yeah, they're understaffed, corruption.
Wait, were they understaffed? Are we sure?
Well, maybe we'll have to ask next time.
Stop.
Is there anything else worthwhile that you want to touch on about this? Or should we move to something else?
Bolton was presumably stopping nodes from being created, but we don't know that.
You do remember what the name of the room was that you guys fought them in, though, right?
Yeah, I will pull the notes. Of that.
It was what was it? Something obliteration.
Creation
right?
and obliteration.
Yeah.
So yeah, presumably this is where they create nodes.
So basically the staff room.
Sure. Why not? You getting obliterated in the staff room? Is that something you do, Kelly?
Oh,
Can we move on,
Yeah, let's move on.
please?
I was like, can we get that floor back to normal before we leave? Because that floor is a very vital floor to the rest of the tower.
Presumably,
seems-
That'll
right?
be fine.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Good. They've got loads of stuff.
That tower's stood here for like 1 billion years, and we know nothing bad will happen if it breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actively falling apart because this floor we were on where we ended up fighting the nodes, there was a pile of gears in the middle of that floor that kept getting bigger and bigger every cycle.
Yeah, we just that cycle
meant to
has
be
been going on
though.
for a while. We'll fix it, right?
Yeah,
The tower's not going to end
Just have
here.
a pile of gears.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
years. Great. It's good for.
Do we want to do mushroom or do we want to do apple first?
Wait, there was also something else to do with that floor.
What?
It's not like people, but the floor. Very earlier on, we found a console that had the symbols on it, that had 5 spots.
Yep. And we
Which
accessed it. It was the one that showed all the floors.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my bad. Never mind.
Computer.
Yeah.
Can see the future. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. They can tell the future because we know that from, or maybe the tower can or something. Because
that
of.
robot can. The little
What?
painting guy. The little painting guy.
Oh right. Well, that's not necessarily true. We don't know if they can see the future. If they can see
Let
more
Dawn
like an
believe it's
idealized
the
version of
future.
yourself. Yeah, like Dawn might believe it's the future, but it doesn't necessarily mean the future.
I think we'll get the answers very soon.
I think we'll get some kind of answer. So.
Tune in. Yeah.
When is it? When's the next session?
When's the next
next week?
session, everybody?
Yep, it is next Sunday, the
Sure is.
Sunday the 10th of May.
14th?
10th.
10th of May.
10th of
So there are 2 more NPCs.
Mario. Oh, wait.
If there's anything you guys want to talk about with them.
Shall we start with Apple?
Nah, fuck those guys.
All right.
I feel like Apple's going to be the longest one, so I'm going to start with the arbiter.
Beer.
What made the
They
arbitrator-
hated marble.
Yeah,
They ate them up.
Why did the arbitrator suddenly hate the cycle of life?
yeah.
Because I'm assuming the floor is functioning for a long, long time, but all of a sudden they're very anti the circle of life.
Well,
Why?
the explanation we were given was that they were sick and tired of having all the little buds die at the end of the circle of life. So they just kind of froze it so the new batch of buds would never grow up. That was the whole issue on the floor. why they suddenly decided now, I guess
Yeah, like-
they just watched too many cycles go by and too many buds wither and die.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Yeah, I mean, it was the buds dying, right? But I also, that's the part where I believe that maybe the tower sets these scenarios up in some weird way, because this thing that was previously representing experience suddenly showed, particularly in Marble's case, the sort of error in their thinking of stagnation, right? And they had stagnated, and we had to convince them not to stagnate, to
Do
continue
you
on.
think the other gods are in on it then? Because, like,
Yeah. I maybe believe that, maybe don't. I think maybe at least the curators are, but it's also maybe not true.
well,
I
because
think
time
we need
works
more
differently. They
information.
could have just waited for a time where that naturally happened, and then
Yeah, true, absolutely. That's a good point, actually. Just feel like that's got less drama to
yeah.
it. Because other tower guards would have went through a same experience and
Yeah.
representation of connection and experience.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that, but
And there's all those other floors that are like blurred out. They could have not even done that one.
Yeah.
Maybe no one's come to this floor in ages. You know.
Like, their experience could have been like,
Apple,
You can write down
Apple
the
said
board.
that people had. Apple said that people have come through, and a lot of them, well, relatively a lot of them, and Apple must have been quite a few expeditions ago, because he wasn't in the last 3 rosters before ours.
yeah, he wasn't quite a few. I'm gonna pull it. See if I can get it.
So
like, to go back to like the floor being staged, for us it was to do with stagnation, but for other people it could have been about growth. It could have been about taking on new opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like
It's just
a while between each tour, and I'm sure there's enough variation in what the floor's meanings to allow
Yeah.
not everyone to face the same thing.
yeah, they seem targeted at people in some cases, right? Like that floor was very seemingly targeted at Marble. The curator was specifically honing in on Marble.
Could it be? So, like, the tower chooses the guards. The tower picked people related to the issues that the the floors are facing.
Oh.
Could be. That's a good point. Yeah.
So if they picked someone who
point,
they
yeah.
knew was stagnant and was having a problem with stagnation, because when you figured it out, you were able to pass on that teaching, and it can't figure it out itself, so it needs the guards to come in and solve its problems for them.
You should put that on the
So
board.
the experience floor
Yeah, I'm popping it down now.
experienced you. Dun dun.
So that's over in the tower section. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, do we have anything else to say? Or
Not
plus
about that
cycles?
one.
Well, a lot to say about Apple. Well, really not that much to say about Apple, but
They
also a
were
lot
an
to say about
architect,
Apple.
right? Is that?
Yeah, they're from
Gotcha.
the same den as on.
Once again, from the pink tundra.
What?
What?
What's all going on there?
It's the closest
There
one
is
to the.
Hmm.
There is
The
a busy
tower,
den. It's just outputting banger after banger character.
That's a good point, actually. So, like, does proximity matter? Because everyone's going to Spectacle because it's
Well,
close.
mm,
And
Marble came from quite far
No.
away. They didn't come from.
Meryl's from ages away.
Yeah, they didn't
But, like,
come
you went to
directly from the
Spectacle,
Pink
though,
Tundra.
right? Does that matter?
Well, you have to be in spectacle.
Yeah, I think you have to be in Spectacle.
over the years, Mokka has seen many people come and go. Like, the whole town of Spectacle was founded around the idea that people were going to the tower, but just because you wanted to doesn't mean you get picked. So some people spent years and decades sitting there waiting, and that's why Spectacle was founded, essentially, because people were just sticking around waiting to go to the tower. It's just that
People
popular.
like Donna.
Yeah.
They do.
People like Donna,
Mickey.
people like Marlene.
Not Mickey anymore.
Veigar? Everyone loves Veigar. Except for Marble. Marble hates the poor fuck apparently.
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't hate them, they just thought it was funny to make fun of them.
I mean, same for Lila, Blue, and Alice, except
Yeah.
Lila didn't
We're
get
special.
only Alice did.
Marble's particularly special.
I mean, the thing about Apple is he knew Scarlet.
Yeah, true. Seemed to have some kind of strong connection with Scarlet.
And he
I also
knew,
saw in my notes that someone else knew Scarlet that I don't know if I should mention this one.
It's Dawn.
but
We know it was Dawn.
No.
he also knew Cerulean Blue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He did also know. Well, he saw a lot of people pass through. Again, Adrian was one of them, who is the father of Max, the person who created Mocha, because Mocha very specifically asked for them.
Oh yeah. Was it Max? Did you say?
Max is his creator. Max's father is Adrian.
What's his name? Adrian. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so it seems like what Apple establishes as well is, I mean, for one, he established a rule that tower guards can just kind of stay on any floor, but they are still beholden to some rules while they remain. And number one seems to be that they can't reveal much information on the tower itself or about other guards that have come before.
Yeah, he let some information slip regarding us. Let me go pull up my notes. So my notes for this session I went over really heavily and made some theories.
He also knew a lot about. He also recognized the restore part of Dawn's like body, and that Dawn was built after the old fairy. Style of being.
He was the main architect. Like a lot of the stuff in the Pink Tundra Den was made by him. A lot of the architecture there.
But he was the one who pointed out that Dawn was built in the style that fairies used to exist in. And that her faceplate is the restore symbol. I wonder if he was part of Restore.
Doubt
He's from the racist and
he never left the Pink Tundra except to go to the tower.
Oh.
Yep. He left. He was 300 when he left.
That's the same thing that happened. That's the same thing as Dawn.
But how would we be part of a group that was all about furry rights, but has literally never left the den? Like I said, he was 300. Like,
But he clearly knew a lot about Restore and his connection to Scarlet and Cerulean has a strong connection.
Maybe do we know Scarlet started Restore?
She didn't start it.
Okay.
You could share that, Ben, if that's something you want to talk about.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I guess everyone already knows that Cerulean Blue was in the tower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It was in my
Thanks for telling us, though.
It is in my cheat sheet.
We found something. We found something that was belonging to them in session 1.
Yeah.
Session 2, maybe. It was session 2, I think.
They were in the roster that came before ours.
Yeah, the 2201 roster.
Exactly. Alongside with Alice, Brood, Timberley Crosswick, Ruth.
Yeah. We found their restore like brooch.
Rusht. Rusht
that was
Vilgardi and Ophelia Violet.
Listen, that was a long time ago. I don't remember these things.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Good thing you have a sheet that tells you.
Well, I mean,
do you have anything left to say? Probably about Apple, but because he dropped so much. I want to go rewatch that, but I don't want to listen to my own voice again. We tried to get some information about who enforces these rules. We didn't really get an answer. The assumption now is it's just the tower, but we don't know that.
I have to wonder why Marble chose to stay on that floor
it's
out of
not
all
on
the
my
floors.
cheat sheet.
Why does everyone do that?
Very racist.
Yeah.
You people all look the same to me.
One of them's green and one of them's white. Come on, get over it.
Yeah.
This
One of them's the
floor-
Green Giant.
That
of
floor didn't
Bean's fame.
seem the most like floor befitting of an architect. There wasn't really much for an architect to do.
Well, he told us
Well,
that.
he
He told us that. Yeah, architecture. I think he told us maybe architecture wasn't something he was that interested in. I can't remember. It was something like that, or he'd like kind of stopped doing it.
But he expressed that he liked other floors quite a lot.
Yeah.
Might
What
just
drew him
boil
to that
down
floor?
to the.
He's
might just be-
green.
It might just. It might just boil down
There's a
to
lot of sweet corn on that floor.
the tower, changes you. So if he was an architect before, then obviously he's the one who is adamant that the tower should change you in some way.
He is from the floor that represents experience, that represents that you can't stagnate in life, and he is aligned to that representation.
There's two things as well that I'm going to just give you guys that Apple said. You kind of touched on a little bit, but I think it's worthwhile like coming from me. So point one is that Apple also set up the current system that works in it. Like he worked with the Arbiter cycles to make the season system. He helped design that, and he liked designing that. Another thing that like Apple had said was that usually you can go between two floors of the tower, but not right now.
Yeah, I think that's something maybe in my next session notes. What he did say was also every part of this world, he said, which implies the tower is its own world rather than a piece of our world, a piece of the shard. But that's not necessarily like true. He could be simply referring to the Bavarian Verdant. But yeah.
What if the shard is just one more floor of the tower?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
The real tower was in our hearts the whole time.
Our heartland.
Real tower, the friendship we found along the way.
Speak for yourself. I don't have one of those.
I don't think that's happening.
Heart of friends.
Is there anything else we want to talk about with the NPCs that you have covered so far?
I think we got it. We got
I
them.
think that's mostly fine, yeah.
You got him.
Is there any connections we can make between them? Like, does one know the other in a significant
Yeah, I mean, we sort of read that into the thing. I think it'll start to look really messy if we start putting lines across this, to be honest.
Yeah, but just to sort of touch on it, I'm not saying we have to draw lines all the way across.
I think that Donna and Vigor know each other. I've got a feeling.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's a good theory.
Yeah.
I think this woman knows her dead wife.
Oh no, don't be ridiculous.
I think Mickey knows Dawn.
Intimately.
Past tense. I think Mickey knows Marvel.
Marble.
Well, yeah, we met.
Mm.
I had a drink.
Of Mickey. How sweet.
Oh gosh.
I think Marvel asked for a fancy cocktail and got a Mickey cocktail.
The Mickey special.
So, alright, I guess that's a fair point, right? Like, you've touched a bunch on the NPCs so far, and I feel like you guys really picked up some really interesting keys and clues. So I guess something something I have written down that'd be interesting for us to chat about. I have to double check, by the way. I did tag you all in the Discord, but no one responded to me except for 2 people. Would you all be okay for us going on till maybe half 10? Is that okay?
Crazy, but okay.
10:29. Take it or leave it.
Oh my god. So, what I was going to ask is, what do you think is the theme of each floor? And now that you've had a little glimpse of it, and you've had a chance to sort of like sit on it and like think on it a bit more, what do you think is coming on each floor of the tower? Like, what do you think the theme is? What do you think the point of every floor has been? And what are your theories about what is to come? I guess is a sort of well-rounded way of touching all those bases of what I want to ask you. And I'm just going to pass it to you guys and decide how you want to answer this.
Should we do it in order of the ones we haven't done yet?
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Start
I mean,
with
we're probably running out of space, but yeah, we start in order, you know.
No,
What's
the ones we
that?
haven't done yet, because we don't know that one yet.
Oh, you mean the ones we haven't done? Surely we're
Yeah.
doing the ones we have done first.
We know that. We've been there.
know
Done
that.
that.
Yeah, we should go over it.
There's
We've
rep.
gone over that.
Desert.
All right.
Memories.
Flower. Yeah, I think the blue one, that's like, what was that, tranquility or something? Is it maybe learning to chill out?
Oh,
It's the floor of long rests.
Oh, fantastic.
it better be the water floor.
This was
fair
this was
enough.
holistic yearning bath.
Chilling out, meditation,
What does blue represent as a alignment? It represents love and significance.
connection and spirit.
So
We're gonna have to like
feeling-
solve a romance.
yeah, we're gonna stop a romance, or we're gonna have to stop being so racist to each other.
I'm out.
I mean, it could be anything, right? It could be a more relaxing floor.
Yeah.
It
Maybe
could,
relaxing is a bad thing.
yeah, it could focus on the little things. You know,
Maybe we'll
learning-
be
learning to enjoy
exhausted
life.
because it's so relaxing.
Mhm.
Yeah. A little bit of the good place
We
twist.
get all lazy.
It could be how we allow people to have, like, significant people to us change you as a person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's really
how you hold their significance and their thoughts of you has a big impact on your thoughts and actions.
In the sense of connection, yeah.
I mean, I'd maybe
Connection
tie
can-
that more to the next one, though.
Connection can be manipulated and it can be poisoned. I'm trying to think of what can go wrong in this floor that we have to fix.
I mean, it could literally just be an introspection. Like,
Hmm.
a lot of us are assholes, and it could just be about, like,
Yeah, Mocha.
seeing the good things in what we've done rather than the bad things.
Oh my god.
If you guys could write down some of this, please.
I'm not writing down all of this, but I will write down love / significance.
Ugh,
Uh,
hold on.
It would be good to have a loose idea or a note of what you guys are
Okay.
thinking or what where your head is
Chill.
at.
Out. There you go.
I doubt there'll be a combat. Got that wrong. Who's got the wee tiny text? Get that fixed. Size
Yeah.
16.
Size matters.
I'm wrong.
Anyway, the black one, that's community, right? So
Yeah. Is that about being just about us working together, right?
it's also dark.
Yeah, from the
Yeah, it's
picture
also-
for that one, like, it looked like them dark little roots.
Yeah, it's also called Labyrinth Shared Despondence.
Anxiety. Anxiety.
So it probably focuses on us working together to solve a pretty horrible issue, most likely.
A maze.
I mean,
Isn't
it's
that
possible.
That's every floor.
Yeah, but like it's less. Every floor is like we're working together, but we're not necessarily absolutely requiring each other.
Mhm.
Can I just ask then, what have you had to solve on every floor?
The first one we had to fight.
The first one we had to die,
Not
but
die,
also
not die.
we looked through memories. Right, we found a lot of memories of different like previous tower guards and stuff, and previous things in the shard.
And that's what you found.
We have
A
to put
symbol you have to
something
solve.
We have to put it to rest. Because it wouldn't like go.
Yeah, true. We had to put a memory to rest. That's an interesting way to put it.
I think you should write that down.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should have went through the first floors. You bastards.
Okay.
I agreed with
My
you.
parents were married.
You are on
Thanks,
one
Moritz.
today.
Thanks, Moritz. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
just
had
like
to.
Luca,
We
I
had
am
to
the.
Just seeing Mickey's face,
put
it
something
really,
to rest.
really made me sad to see.
Memories
So, I'm really
away.
upset. Seeing Mickey's 4 pixels face.
I'll write it. I'll write this. I've got this.
uh,
I don't got this. Hold on, I got this.
let me pull up my notes again.
To rest.
At the purple, isn't it?
Something.
Why'd you make it colors, Connor? Why couldn't you have done something cooler?
Hey.
What do you mean? They all have different shapes. They also have different words attributed to them. You're using colors, that's not
Colours
you.
suck.
There's many options there.
Colors suck. Colors suck. Upside down triangle is a hard thing to say in a sentence.
You can see hollow
Anyway,
triangle.
we could speedrun
Yeah, I
these
guess,
ones we've
yeah.
done already, right? So the experience one was obviously like learning to get out there and not stand about doing the same thing over and over because you'll stagnate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
fight stagnation.
Stick that in here.
To live is to experience.
the
I think
triangle.
in the next floor we're gonna encounter an unusual landscape. And perhaps there might be an issue to solve.
Isn't it about love?
And maybe a
Significance?
quirky character or two.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know, but that's what I think is gonna happen.
And this one was represented as...
Right. Square. What do we fix on square? We fix. You gotta get out of that loop, girl.
Yeah, don't get stuck in a
keep
time loop.
going. You gotta keep going, girl.
And this one is rules/code. I actually don't know exactly how that likes it, but we're not finished this floor, so
Yeah.
There's something about the history
It could be like
going
Rules?
on. I don't know.
rules were made to be broken. Sometimes having a set of rules sometimes leads to a bigger disaster when the rule of it like fails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they were so reliant on the system that the moment
Yeah.
something happened, it all broke down, and they were not. It was about adapting, because that was one of the themes of the floor was adaptability.
it's just that kind of links into stagnation, like saying don't follow the rules, don't just follow rules, kind of just links into the previous floor. So that isn't necessarily its own
It's like
standalone idea, if you get me.
Well,
adapting to a change in
Learn
the
the
rules.
rules. I don't know.
yeah, no, the thing is, stagnation is a little bit different because stagnation and sort of that life cycle is a little bit linear, whereas,
Well, no, like what I'm saying, it's not that we didn't do that. It's that it didn't teach us to follow rules, if you get me. In the same way, experience taught us to live for the experience.
I think it taught
Rules
us how to
slash code.
adapt.
But
That's-
is not
We
what
have to
that
solve a code.
means. We don't have to solve a code here, right?
Because
that is true,
What
but
were
at
you
the
saying?
same
It isn't-
time,
I want to hear what Kelly has to say. What were you trying to say, Kelly?
every time, the further we got into it, every time the cycle repeated, we had to adapt to a new rule and a new step we had to go along the process. There was a new set of rules for us to follow. Well, yeah, because we knew to avoid going through a certain door, we knew to avoid speaking to certain people, we knew to grab the chalk every second time, we knew to send one person off. The rules changed every time the further we got in, and we adapted to the changing. We knew we had a limited time.
But I feel like the rules were the same though.
Yeah, I think
the mo-
I think you're almost like I say it like slightly differently in that it's that there was a set of rules and we had to follow them to complete our goal. It's less we adapted to new rules and more we followed the rules of the reset to reach our goal, right? Like there's some things you just can't break, basically.
I think it was we adapted to the change in rule because the rules did change. The floor usually didn't reset, but the rules changed and now it did reset, and we had to adapt to that. And it did change how we approached the floor once we knew it was resetting.
yeah, we had to change something because otherwise that loop would just continue.
It's also
I
I don't
think
think it's about representing the change. It's about us learning the rules and following them, not just adapting to fit the rules.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't know
I would
until.
We won't. I don't think we know yet. I don't think it's like. I think
Thing
it's
is-
pointless to get too bogged down in this. But
Yeah.
The thing is, the one thing I want to say is that room had been meddled with an outside force. That wasn't us, but that was equally sort of outside of the tower. If that makes
We don't know
sense. Well, we don't know that, but that is what it looks like to me, at least right now. Which means that even though the
Wait, I mean,
The
didn't you ask,
floor-
are they off the tower? And they said no.
I said if they're off the shard, and they said they were.
Oh.
yeah.
Anyway, I don't think we can
Um,
really answer that one right now. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we know enough. Like, it it's ambiguous right now. Because you can see it as us adapting to a new situation, but I think that's what experience represents. So I don't want to just put that down.
But what the floor itself represents, that's the point I'm trying to make. Is like what the floor itself represents matters little when there was an outside influence changing it, and we had to change it back.
We don't know that wasn't the creation of the tower. Because other things seem to have outside influences affecting them as well. The curator suddenly moved away from what they believed in. That's still an outside influence, because they made something new. But that still taught us about countering stagnation.
Well, but the original floor had not stagnated.
But every floor's issue has shown us these things. It's not about what the original floor was about, it's about what the issue has presented to us.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we know enough.
I'm not sure if that applies to the first floor, but we'll leave it at that.
Anyway, the black one is community, right? So that works together.
So
We've been over this one.
Yeah, working together, community. We've done that one. Yeah. We'll see.
Please write something down at least, right? Let me put this in.
I'm doing that. Let me type.
We're trying.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. There's almost so fast.
The green.
But on community, I think it might maybe have something to do with herd mentality as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's another word for it, right? What do you mean?
Just like people we might encounter on that floor. It's a community, but maybe
there are 3 people on that floor.
Yes, but people like the nodes or like the flowers, like things that live on the floor that aren't people.
Okay, so you're saying that not guess, but there's some kind of like interesting,
community, and it shows us the bad and good of community.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
Together. Wow.
I guess like in the thing of
Kelly, that's kind of an interesting take. Like, if you don't mind, move this up here so you have a bit more space.
Yeah, I've been writing everything. You motherfuckers need to get your text tool open.
It could be on the note of community and that it might be a reflection or an what do you call it? There may be parallels to like a fairy den that I would personally be looking out for. Because they are tight-knit communities. They're also very secretive. They don't allow anyone else in.
This is the last thing I'll say about this, but I have kind of changed my mind on this on the previous rules/code thing. The stagnation force probably taught us the bad things about new experiences, about dying and stuff like that. So I guess you could say rules and code showed us both the good and bad of following rules that we had to complete a goal, but also their rules and their code broke the floor. Once things went slightly wrong. So I guess it could show both the good and the bad of different ideologies, right?
Bring down the system.
You should put that into the text thingy.
How do I put that?
I would subscribe to that because that also applies to the floor.
Yeah, put a wee thing to this, because don't put it in the orange one because it's kind of going for all of them.
On community as well, like restore is a community, and communities that segregate themselves away and hide themselves away often become an echo chamber.
Yes.
And I think that might be something as well.
I feel like a lot of our characters have something to do with community, particularly. Well, maybe not so much Vanille. Maybe not even Meryl, but Dawn, Mocha, and Marble as well. I think. I guess. Yeah. They have a lot to. They have communities. Yeah. Well, they all.
I guess everyone does. Somewhere.
It's almost like 3 different approaches to community.
Yeah. I suppose.
It's a good spectrum of community across the tree.
I don't think. Meryl is very connected to their computer. She knows a lot, and Vinny clearly has connections that aren't us, right? With people like presumably Adora, Vinny, like the liar, portray. So it's not just us, right? I think everyone has this, and
I think
part of the
across
point
the party
these are
is a
things
wide
everyone
range
experiences.
of the different types of connections people can have.
Yeah, because it isn't just community. Remember, it's not just community. It's community sharing. There's also different in different cultures, different words for this. I can't remember what black represents in the basic one that we've seen before.
Oh, uncertainty and anxiety.
That's what it was.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Green, what the
Maybe
hell
it'll
is
be like a
green?
weird
Was
family.
the green the one that looked like a fairy den?
Let me pull
One
up
of them
the
did.
name. Hallowed Material Memories. This is the one, that looked weird. It was like shiny and stuff, right? Status reflective, curator callous, and there was no guest number. Like no guest number, wasn't just 0.
Yeah, it looked like a den, right? That was some.
Yeah. I can't quite remember that. I didn't have that description down. And green also represents toy/object. Whatever the hell that means.
The basic one says reality, and it's like the opposite of spirit, which is the blue one.
Although
Yeah, okay,
tangibility.
reality will pop in.
The fact
Get
that
real.
the fact that the got the name, the person in charge of that floor, what's the term we use?
Curator.
Curator.
The curator. The fact that the curator is described as callous makes me almost think it's about maybe dehumanizing
Viewing people as
or-
toys and playthings.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or
I said, like,
using
taking
them
things
for
as they
some sort
are.
of using them for some sort of experiment. Like maybe there aren't any people on that floor because they've been used up.
Maybe
Yeah, I mean, it harkens back to ideas in Marble's backstory, right? Of like, using people as essentially ways to gain wealth. I think is maybe a more.
does this floor maybe touch on racism, viewing people as objects and toys, and
Yeah,
not
that's a
viewing
good.
We're
the
not going to
reality,
the floor.
Who
not
would do
viewing
that?
like
The
the
nail?
reality of them as
I thought
functioning
racism in there.
things.
Yeah, this one's very ambiguous. I don't think we know enough about that floor.
Maybe it's Toy Story, and we're all just like alive toys.
Oh.
That'd be
in this
horrible.
one.
I hope Connor never had anything Disney into that.
Toy Marvel. It's like Toy Freddy.
Now you're speaking
Oh,
my
God.
language.
Well, there we go. There's the FNAF reference. Only took us 2 hours.
So you got three floors left. What you got to say?
This one's the vanilla floor.
Sunshine. Sunshine and happiness.
It's the
Sunshine.
gambling.
Yeah, this is the yellow floor.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen on this floor. It's going to be some fun club and gambling casino floor, and we're going to have to learn to resist that temptation. There's going to be people that are stuck on those slot machines, like that video of them old ladies pressing that button on that slot machine, and we're going to
We have no evidence to relate this to gambling.
Somehow I
It's
do believe it.
expression, right?
It's expression,
gonna
right? It'll
like
be-
a show.
It'll be about art, right? It'll be maybe a show. It's a good point. It could be like we have to put on a show, or there's some issue with the show. We have to put on the best show ever to save the high school.
To save the high school.
You guys have to make it to regionals.
We're gonna become an idol group.
Yeah,
Name
like
is Selfish Dream Street.
Dawn is
I
the
think-
nut name.
yeah.
It's going to focus on like someone in there having a selfish dream that is bad for something, and
We're gonna
related to that.
Everyone there has a selfie. And there's also 50 people on this floor, which is way more than the other one.
Yes, quite a few
They're
people
all
on the
having
floor.
fun.
So maybe they're all addicted to gambling. like
Exactly.
I like that you saw like a place that looked like Las Vegas, and you
Maybe they're
immediately went,
traps.
"Everyone there gambles." And that's your
Gamble.
only
Yes. It's called Selfish
Prostitution
whatever
legal.
Street. It's gonna be Las Vegas.
Maybe
Oh my god,
like
is it the swingers club?
This is good. This is good.
I can already see like Vanille getting dragged out of the club towards the police car, screaming something along the lines. It's called freedom of speech. I have Mecca that are friends.
They are not putting in our police car. They're gonna give our medal. Let's be real.
Floor is giving me Lotus Hotel from Percy Jackson vibes. Where to
Yes,
me,
that's exactly what it is.
I was
Yeah.
my
thinking-
theory
I was
is the
thinking that I
curator
couldn't-
of the floor has a selfish dream to keep people happy in that floor, and that's why there's so many people there, and we're trying to
Isn't that the
escape
opposite
from that.
Right,
We get
right,
trapped in
right.
that.
But keeping people happy isn't very selfish, is it? Unless they have
But if
something
they want to
gain.
be free, they want to leave, or they want to be on a different
I think it
floor.
does represent persona and ability, though. We need to remember that. And what was
It's
the
gonna be a
basic one?
cooking show. It's a cook-off.
Could we? Maybe we have to find the pineapple that's upside down on the door. or
Okay.
something. Who knows?
Sure, why not?
Someone will get that. Someone will get that.
I got it. I'm not
I'll
think I
look
will.
it up after the stream.
Don't do that. Do a safe search on
You-
this.
The
Half
talking
of the
floor.
things you say, I say, oh, I'm gonna look this up. I have no idea. I'm an old man. I don't understand this. And you're like, oh, don't look it up.
Because you were talking about
Actually,
my moral
Old,
anyway. Can we
old
move
men are the target
Right, let's-
audience for that.
Let's get this one.
Okay.
I remember
I
the
am
pink one.
confused.
Yep.
Well done.
That's the one that looked like a freaky deaky, like a Monet painting style thing, right? Like it was.
Yeah, it was like weird as hell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
3 people on it.
Yeah. We also saw mushrooms from that place. It seems like a mushroomy place. Because we saw mushrooms from that area on the floor that we're on now. In those sort of, I'm going to call them experimental chambers upstairs. Because it seems like they were using that to keep track or maybe study the other floors. Which is why there was also that machine that could identify our alignments.
I mean, what is pink again? On the basic chart thing, it says anarchy or unpredictability. So
Yeah,
I
and
don't think
that's-
it's as structured as that.
Yeah, I agree. That one we saw was like they could actively move the things. I think that was more in the end of Bavarian Verdant, those mushrooms. But you could be right, it could be this floor, where this one's about just complete chaos, right?
It could be like that you can't control everything.
Yeah. That's a good one to put down, actually. Maybe on that floor, we'll try to go to a different floor and then we'll end up on that one.
Oh.
Interference.
Waffle.
Sure.
Neat.
The waffle.
Are we going with waffle? I feel like there's better. There's a better.
I called it web. I think web is way better.
No, it's not like a web.
No.
Ligament.
It's a waffle.
Waffle.
Connor, what have you called it in your
Hashtag.
head when you're drawing it?
I'm not gonna.
fuck's a
It's not my place to step out here. It's up to you guys.
Clearly
If it's the
waffle, he's
or
just
the web,
embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing
not
to
a
admit
web.
it's waffle.
Connor looking down at his notes.
It's a web. I don't know
The
what to
words
tell you guys.
waffle.
It's the word waffle, and that's
It's
all it
not a
said.
web.
Just the word
It's a-
waffle.
It's so much
Right,
more
no,
waffle than a web.
It's clearly a
Fi-
waffle.
Do we call it
If it was a
hashtag?
web, it would look like this.
I think it's a waffle.
Do we call it
That's-
hashtag? I mean, like, look
I
at
think
this.
waffle's catchier. I'm sorry. I think it's happened
Waffle
already.
This
pretty
is a
catchy,
web.
to be fair.
Love that.
No, but like this can be a simplistic version of a web. What's the word? Minimalist
Well, it's
version of a
not.
web.
Anyway, let's not get hung up
Well,
on
it's
the
not.
graphic design.
Right, what the
What's
fuck's in
going
this floor?
on?
Clearly, this floor is whatever.
We're gonna.
Stomach.
We die. We'll die.
This
Yeah.
The fate worse than death.
This is where we find out we were the crumpets all along.
Whatever the tower's
Yeah.
deal is, it's clearly at this floor because it's the final floor that can never not be the final floor. It's
Maybe the tower
final
does
boss.
consume us, so maybe we get the choice to get eaten by the tower.
Give up who you once were.
Yeah, that's true.
We become a poo poo.
I mean, it's in
For the brown
original-
floor.
It also stands for fairness and suffering, which is like, oh god. I don't know. What is there to learn about those?
Sacrifice? I don't know. Maybe we need to sacrifice one of us. Bagsy Mocha.
Maybe actually.
Only
Maybe
because I
one
won't fight
person
that.
has to stay.
You
You're
have the
going
least to live for.
Yeah. Okay,
But like we know
Crumpets.
that the tower is a transformative experience, so it would seem weird to sacrifice, but I have put it down because it does seem, I mean, prominent in a stomach. Because yeah, maybe one of us have to give up our lives in order to keep the tower going.
Like Mocha.
Like Marka.
What's not going to be the rest of us?
You're the one that has the web. alignment, so surely
Oh, I miss my family.
you'd give it a same type attack bonus and let it.
I think that just means I should be the one who chooses.
You're built. to
You'd be an
a-
asshole.
Well,
Yeah.
Mokka's gonna choose himself anyway.
Yeah,
he
so
has
fine.
to
We don't be
choose,
arguing about
so
this.
that's fine.
It's too
I'm
nice.
all right about that, but still, just to assume it just hurts.
I mean, it's the truth.
Truth hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the theme of the
That's
floor.
the suffering. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the fairness.
It's the truth hurts.
The
Well,
rest of us have all got ambitions in life to do after the tower, and you're just gonna be Grumpus, so you
Yeah,
can
we
die.
could
You're just here to see your friend, and you'll see them at that point.
Oh,
So cruel, man.
I also added in while I was thinking about it. Different floors control their own aspects across the whole tower. That's just because we know that the floor we're in now controls each part of the tower, but it controls specifically the rules and code, possibly. Whereas the floor of random chance might control random chance across the whole tower. I don't know if that means anything.
I mean,
but
we don't naturally know that it is actually controlling anything. It could just be like they're coming across that way as part of like
Yeah.
the whole vibe.
Yeah, that's
So
what
it might just not be doing anything.
it could be. It
teaching
could
us
be.
rules, right? So it's like giving us like an extra tool to use.
Yeah, but it seemed like we could control the time flow. Why? Why?
Hmm.
So, yeah, you're right. We don't know that for sure.
I mean, it probably is, but like,
Yeah, probably is. Yeah.
I mean, that's the point though. Like every floor is like giving us a different ability.
yeah, we have
So
got.
we're
I guess yeah. Can we
stronger.
take a stab at what the rules are? No.
Yeah, so we don't have a lot of time, but I would love for us to talk, however briefly as we can, about the rules. Just because I'd like to get you guys' takes on what you know from them so far. So, do you mind if we have a quick chat about the rules and what you think they mean?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Rules again.
Rule
So
number
we
one
chat about it?
is that you gotta have fun.
Rule number one is you can't die, and there's fate's worse than death. And something died to give us this power.
Mhm.
That could be other towers. Now that we've learned a bit more.
Mm.
But
Rule number 2.
what the hell was rule number 2? Let me go. I'm pulling up my
Don't get-
character sheet
don't
now.
get
I don't-
too-
Life is in
don't
all
get
things
attached
equally.
to-
I remember it.
You can see the health bar.
What was that? Can you get that
Please.
again, Emmy? Can you say it?
It was life is in all things equally. Something.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm missing like 2 words or that, but it's pretty much that. And that was the one that gave us the
See the health.
the reroll. Oh, was it? No, no, no.
No, you
Yeah,
see the health bar.
Yeah,
Rerolls
yeah,
the current one. Yeah.
The rerolls the time one.
Yeah, life in all things equally. Yeah, Secret's Merit to find its bloom.
Like, so and then
Yeah, that's about experience, right? I don't think there's any qualms.
yeah.
Even a faultless system must adapt, learn, and recover. So yeah, I guess that floor was a bit about adaptation
Do it again. Back to reroll.
Exactly.
and learning. To me, that overlaps with floor 2. So damn, whoever wrote this. Yes.
Leave. What could the blue roll be? You can breathe underwater.
Could be.
Wait, it wasn't the point for one of
You have a
us. so
swimming
it's very
speed
embarrassing.
of 15 feet.
It could be something along the lines of recovering something,
Oh yeah, healing maybe.
like recovering health or something.
Yeah, it could be about helping each other. It could be us being able to help someone else. I guess that's more community.
Yeah, that one could be like team
Ooh.
up with your best buddy.
What about
Yeah.
community being you can, for like even action that you can use someone else's like skill.
That's cute.
Mm.
So like I
Like
could
an
like
inspiration,
you could roll up my arcana number for like
Yeah, yeah.
one thing.
Is
Yeah,
not like
it could
a
just be the
command
ability to
thing?
help our allies like in more tangible ways as well. Love significance, yeah, I have no idea. Maybe restoring health, but that just seems very video gamey love. I feel like it could be.
I mean, we have, you can see health bars.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It's just like that's.
It's being a video gamey.
It's video gamey, but the idea of. Well, I guess no, it doesn't really come from like experience.
Maybe
yeah.
it's,
I don't know.
we
mean,
can invite a
honestly-
guest character.
Yeah.
Honestly, Vanille could use all the help she can get.
Shut up!
they hated him because he's.
What else have we got?
Wait till we get to the
Object?
talking floor.
Object? I don't know, man.
Object. What's
What would the
object?
rules be for the green floor?
Oh, green.
Green floor.
Reality. It's going to be manifesting something. It's going to be
We learn
Okay.
a transmutation
Mickey
spell.
something.
That's I don't know if it would be learning a spell.
Mickey something.
No, I mean,
Ah.
but like an ability maybe to change,
To see,
change
maybe?
something.
We'll get a magic item.
To perceive. I
Items
don't
would
know.
be cool.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be more something on perception, I agree. On like being able to see maybe invisible creature, like seeing things as they are, right? Exactly as we've got it here.
Maybe it's seeing a weakness in
Hmm.
creatures.
Yeah, that's a good one. A good one.
Good point, yeah.
Pink anarchy. That could be like I feel like I had an idea for this one. I forgot.
Reroll something. Oh, I guess we already have
Yeah,
that.
already
Roll on
got
the
reroll.
wild magic table.
Oh my god.
God, I hate. Yeah, okay.
Connor rewriting his notes after we all
Yeah.
decided that.
I love the wild magic table.
I hate the one. I think it's the worst written thing I've ever read.
You're such a hater. You
I
always
remember
get
the
the cool
first
stuff.
time I rolled on it.
It's just about that. It's just I don't think it's cool. I think it's boring as hell 99% of the time. It could be way
It could be an
better.
illusion thing. I don't know.
Yeah, persona ability. I would think it would be what we have now. Reroll a skill
Maybe
check.
some kind of inspiration,
Yeah.
but, right? Surely.
Yeah, surely there'll be some kind of way to get better at skills.
Maybe we learn just a proficiency in something.
That's true. Yeah, get a proficiency or get an expertise or something.
Everyone gets a talking instrument.
Can I have
Not
a
special
talking
anymore.
crock
Oh.
pot?
I think the last one won't have a benefit. I think it will just
That'd
be.
Oh yeah.
It'll be something much less tangible, even if it is.
I mean, it could
I
just be.
think that
you
if
learn
anything, the
something.
last one. I was gonna say, if anything, the last one might require a sacrifice from us to achieve what we're here for ultimately.
I think Kelly's right. It could literally just be we learn something, like we learn a piece of information that's like really significant.
By sacrificing more.
Maybe like the ability to leave.
Yeah,
Or the
yeah,
ability
that's
to
true.
stay.
You got.
Yeah, that's true. Meryl's pretty good actually. The ability to go between floors, I guess.
Oh.
I think we get a kill badge.
I know you learned stuff in the tower, and apparently, like, it's significant. So
It's like the
Nah.
booth where you can. It's like the booth at the end of a ride where you can buy your
No,
photo.
I don't think we'll learn.
Yeah, Kelly, that's some deep insider information you had right there.
I'm big
We're gonna learn
More
things.
than- there's more
regular
than-
tower.
there's more than that. But
Wow, this
weird
tower
tower.
did just have 8 floors and a
I'm not
watch at the
elaborating.
start.
Just
I
about-
think we're inside the tower.
Just imagine now,
Or the
Marble
tower inside us.
the tower with a T-shirt that says "I went through 9 floors of the tower and all I got was the T-shirt."
Oh,
Oh my god, maybe it's the gift shop.
So I guess with all of that in mind, right? Like what was I gonna say? I had a point I was gonna make there. Let me try to call.
Where are the dragons, by the way?
I have a quick point I'd like to make.
What's the quick point you'd like to make,
Connor-
Kelly?
We are a third of the way into the tower, and you've done an amazing job, and you really deserve to hear how amazing this has been so far. And all this stuff that you have prepared for us. We're only 1/3 of the way in, and it's been amazing already.
Well, thanks, Kelly.
What's everyone's favorite part?
Hanging out with you guys.
Put it this way, like you guys have got a long way to go, and from the conversation, it's been clear that you guys have picked up on some really good points and had some really interesting thoughts. And obviously, there are still more things to do and more things to go. We are like 1/3 of the way through the floors you have to complete in order to win this campaign. And I said already before, we're probably on track to do like 17 to 20 sessions in total. And the next session we're moving on to is session 7, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, session 8.
Yeah, session 8. So all that to say, like, we're really moving through it at a pretty solid pace. And it won't be long until like we're kind of over. If all things go according to plan, I think we might be finished. Like, cause I did say when we start this campaign, it'll take us probably about a year to complete. And when did we start? Do you remember when we started? I know it was Let me double check
Get the
that.
exact date if you wish.
November, I
It was,
think.
I think it was on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, it was a
Thanks.
Sunday.
November.
It was
Yeah,
November
I'm pretty sure it
16th.
was November.
Um, so I'm hoping for us to finish or be close enough to finishing within that kind of time frame, like give or take a year or so. But all that being said, like you guys have been wonderful players, and I'm excited to see what we do next and where we go next. And obviously, like I want to make sure this experience is just as engaging for you as for me, because it means a lot for me to. It means a lot to me for you all to want to engage with it the way that you have and the way that you have been doing so. And I guess that's probably a fun question to have asked, right? So, what has been your favorite part so far? Seems like a nice place to end off, right? And let's do it in classic order, shall we?
Oh no!
Amy, what's been your favorite
Okay.
part so far?
I think I've been asked this before. I think we have, maybe.
I
don't think my answer's changed. I really enjoyed like the literal like first part of session 1, where it was like there was like a tension to it. I don't know. I just
Yeah,
really
it's all like
enjoyed
stepping
that.
into that weed, like
Like I feel like we said so much without saying so much. If you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I always like that getting to know people's characters and seeing what their first impressions are is one of the most fun parts about like TTRPG. Because you figure out what they're doing and where they're going for. We're gonna say this, sorry.
I'm gonna cheat and say like that twist with us dying. I did not see it coming. Like that's gonna stick forever. That was really good.
Well,
what
thanks.
if you died first?
I'm
Oh,
glad.
shut up!
I'm glad it went down well for you, Amy. Lorky, what about you?
I went down all right. Anyway.
It was probably the second floor. It was probably the curator there, and I mean, obviously exploring Marble's backstory was fun, but also the way you set it up was very cool. I think it was very significant in the way you slowly dropped hints towards what was going to happen.
On the second floor?
On the second floor, yeah.
Okay.
And also as a secondary, really quick one, when everyone told us what they were thinking on the way to the tower when we were traveling through the snow. That was also cool.
That's fair, that's fair. I do think that getting set up is really interesting and seeing what people are setting out their goals to be. Because that's, I guess, part of like the first impressions of a character, you know? Mortis, what about you?
I'm gonna have to join Amy here. I think that's what I replied the first time as well when the question came up. When the first rule was established, the fact that we could not die, I think that set the tone for the tower very well. The fact that, you know, in some campaigns, TPK is what's considered the worst possible outcome, but for us it's not even a possibility, which means that all things to come are either equally or more terrifying than dying.
I get that. I get what you're saying. I definitely want to hit us off with that kind of bang because this is not a game that you can fight or win your way out of. I want this to be a character-driven story that's, you know, about the journey you guys have, and death is not an option. Yet. Benji, what about you?
I think this whole like brown orange floor has been like such a cool place, and like the whole vibe, the art, the resetting, I just thought it was really, really cool. And the kind of the weird sense of dread with like those freaky guys that we knew there was someone like just hiding about there and we didn't know what they're up to. I know, I thought this whole floor is really well done.
Thanks. I was really excited about this floor. It's one of my favourites when I was doing my concepts and stuff. So it had been fun to let you guys finally arrive here because I want to see how it would go. And we're still not quite finished. We've just got a couple of things to round off. And I really don't know how next session is going to go yet either. So I'm intrigued. And what about you, Kelly?
I agree with Benji. I think this third floor has been the most interesting part. I've liked seeing the lore of the tower and the lore that you're dropping in, and just how interconnected the tower is, and the fun mechanics of it. I think that's been really highlighted in this floor more than any other, and it's been really interesting to see.
Yeah, I get you. There are definitely more things to come and more things to do, and I think that I know we're kind of loose under the pressure you guys maybe going to do the blue floor next, and I'm excited and worried for you for the blue floor, because I think it'll be a real test, I suppose, is the best way to put it.
Swim.
I thought it was the giant floor. Take that off the board. It's wrong.
I have said before, and I'm going to say it once more, this story will get harder the further on that your characters go. So you guys have done the easiest floors so far.
God damn it.
So take that with a grain of salt. And we will do another one of these in another 3 floors time, whenever we're a bit like closer towards the end. And by then, my plan is I'd like us to revisit this board, and maybe we can see about like where you would change things up, or where you might be right, or where you might be wrong, or what your new takes are. It's always fun to like look back and see how close you were. At any point, you guys can look at this as well if you want. Maybe not in session, but at the very least, if you want to look at it, it is an option that we're going to have going forwards. And what was I going to say? I guess I'm just very much blessed to have all of you so enthusiastic about what's to come and what we're going to do next. I guess we're playing next week, which I still have kind of a lot of things to do before next week.
You got 9 whole days.
9 whole days? Is it really? Yeah, it says Friday. It says Friday. 9 days is enough. I'll figure it out. But with all that being said and done, thank you all for your time today, and thank you for everybody who watched alongside us. It's really fun watching players like put their thoughts together and put their heads together and see what they come out with in the end. I think that's always like one of the best parts of DM is like hearing what people think, hearing what people are theorizing about, seeing where people's heads are at. And I know that my fellow DMs kind of relate to that feeling. Like having people talk about your game is literally the best feeling in the universe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
No, stop talking.
I don't want anyone to know.
Thank you all for doing this. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye everybody.
Thanks Patreons. Thanks to our handpicked Patreons before we go.
That's a good one actually. Yeah, I'd like to say first thank you to our Patreons, considering the fact that our patrons last one, our patrons. I'd like to especially thank you to our patrons because I did happen to miss that because I'm evil during our last session. So a special thank you to I'm going to open up my list. I actually kind of know them off by heart, but I don't want to get their usernames wrong. So I'm going to do you the service of doing it properly. And here. So I want to give a special thank you to Moritz P, to Richard M, to Strawberry Egg, and to Tosh, our newest patron. Thank you for all your help and support, and thank you for making this show be everything that it is. I'm hoping to get more content out pretty soon. I'm going to start releasing stat blocks and things from old floors, as well as some other creative kind of processy kind of stuff, and a little bit behind the scenes things to come. And I'm also hoping to get our Discord up and ready kind of soonish as well. And I'm also probably going to have a chat kind of soon on this channel, a little bit about what the plan is next. I have a couple of different games in the works that I'm kind of considering doing in a sort of post-tower world, or at least in the lead up to the tower. And I've been giving it some serious thought as of late. So I'll have an update on that kind of soonish as well. But thank you all for the help, thank you all for the support, and thank you all for your time. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye bye.